Well, hello there. How's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome. Seems like quite a few of you in the chat already. That's wow, already quite populated. So, hi to everyone that's joining in. I don't think I can say hi to everybody right now, but hi to everyone that's joining in. I see plenty of familiar names, and some names I haven't seen in a while. So that's quite cool. Yeah, we're going to be playing Sam & Max today. The remaster came out yesterday for the first season. Sam & Max Save the World. And I'm very excited to play it. I'm excited to see what they've updated. I'm excited to see how everything looks in HD. I've had a quick test just to make sure, everything's working fine on my computer, and it seems to be. It all depends on how it works with my, OBS as well, but I imagine it's fine. It's an old game, it's been updated, so I imagine it's going to be fine. And seriously, I don't even want to waste any time. I just want to get into it. So let's just boot this up and switch over to this. Should appear shortly. And thank you for the follow, Time Travel Gamer. All right. So immediately, I like that it's all contained in one game. The hairiest hair subscribed for 3 months. General Kenobi. Hello there. Something I'll notice, episode 2 onward used Chaikin's voice clips for the reused line instead of Caston's re-recorded lines. That's a bit weird. Hopefully they'll patch that at some point, though. I quite like this main menu. Got all the sort of little items from the season, and then like an instrumental version of the credits theme from episode 6. World of Max. Yeah. So I have to select the restart chapter because I played like a few minutes. Either way, I just want to get going. I'm excited. I love the new intro, by the way. See, I love that it's got the sort of classic saxophone thing. But then you got this, which is like different. It's like the intro is like familiar but different. What if Santa brought me a new Sam & Max game? I'd be very excited about a new Sam & Max adventure game. The VR game looks cool too, but a new adventure game would be gorgeous. This is great. It's so cool to hear a new Jared Emerson Johnson Sam & Max song. Because I mean, it's been 10 years since he last did music for Sam & Max. I love this. The soundtrack is on Bandcamp now. Oh my god. I think this means we're finally going to get the Season 3 soundtrack as well, by the time they get around to that. Because, we did not get the Season 3 soundtrack, which is criminal. Season 3 soundtrack is so good.
Quit moving around so much, bobblehead.
When are we gonna get another case, Sam? Surely the local lawbreakers must miss our esoteric brand of personalized criminal justice.
Patience is a sharp razor to swallow, little buddy. Okay, don't scream this time.
I like the shaders on them.
I got it! Hello?
Leave Swiss cheese by the rat hole, or you'll never see your precious phone alive again. Jiminy Christmas Eve in a padlocked sweatbox. Some misguidedly ballsy felons napped our phone.
Eerie. I just went cheese shopping. How did they know?
Be sure it's Swiss cheese, right? And be quick about it.
What you're probably thinking of, Nico...
Ordinarily, I hate yielding to extortion, but I have to admit I'm
right.
half charmed by the sheer spunk of that oily little perp. Where'd you put the cheese, Max?
Gosh, it was hours ago. You know I have the memory of a dried trout.
Sadly, yes I do. Well, it's gotta be somewhere in this room.
Well, as I was going to say, Nico... in this first episode, Culture Shock, Max was actually voiced by a different actor. Andrew Chaikin did the voice for this episode, and then episodes 2 through 6 was William Caston. And William Caston is probably the voice you know the best. It's probably the most well-known Max voice these days. But either way, it's always weird to go back to this episode and listen to Chaikin do his version of Max again. But yeah, it does change between the episodes, but apparently there is some issue with reusing some of Chaikin's lines in some of the later episodes. But actually, I'm gonna move my webcam as well, just up here. so it doesn't cut off the dialogue. Right, there we go. Right. I like this this sort of comic book style I've got of the things in here as well.
Nobody ever leaves us messages anymore. I think Hubert could use some water, Max.
I'm training him to fetch it himself.
This might come in handy.
Don't do that again.
Oh, yeah. I remember all this.
Life troubling your digestion?
Emetics!
Reality blocking your passages? Expel your troubles with Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness, and separate your bliss.
By Q Bliss.
Hey, that's that personal color spectrum book.
Self-help for the helplessly selfish.
Perfect. I'll take 2.
Did we ever find out if Andrew Chaikin and Kid Beyond were the same person? Because I'm pretty sure that was heavily rumored. They are. Yeah, I thought they were. Which means that, you know, they're well known to be the same person. Okay. I never found that out for sure, but I always, like, heard about it. So yeah, the voice of Max in this episode ended up doing a lot of voices for other Telltale games and Paperweight in Season 3.
Hello, Mr. Spatula. How's the weather in there?
He's looking a lot more high definition. He's got to take all these items
Good
with
old
us.
Lou.
Who's Lou again?
The bowling ball, of course.
Of course. Oh, this is a detail I really like. If you look on the old case file dates, the first date is the 3rd of March 2004, which is the date that Sam and Max freelance police. The second LucasArts, what was going to be the second LucasArts Telltale, no, I think LucasArts Sam and Max game was cancelled, and the second date is 21st of September 2018, which is when Telltale went under. It's a cute detail. Originally, it was just the 2004 date, but they've added the day that Telltale went under on the box as well, which is great. Okay, well, we need to be in a cute but sad detail. Yeah.
Aha!
Oh, there it is.
That's a lot of cheese. So it's not Swiss cheese, though, which is a problem.
Unfortunately, this is not
Yeah.
Swiss cheese.
So what?
So, the rat was very specific about wanting Swiss cheese in particular.
Alright. This is our inventory, and we can examine with right-click.
My bowling ball has Lou engraved on it. A boxing glove is just the thing for violence on a crisp evening.
Honestly, it's interesting how, like, I think Sam's performance by David Nolan changes throughout the games as well. He's quite subdued in this first episode.
I never travel without my trusty firearm.
So yeah, in order to make holes in the cheese, we just need to, shoot it.
Take that, you law-breaking dairy products.
Sam, no! The cheese was innocent!
Innocent? I think not.
A detail that I really like, in the original version, when you shoot the cheese, instead of like actually modeled Swiss cheese, they just put like black dots on it. So now it looks a lot better. It actually looks like Swiss cheese.
Voila, Swiss cheese. Or close enough to fool the casual observer, anyway.
Yeah,
Don't say
2D
voila.
texture though. It was like just blurry black dots on it. So you can tell that they go update even like little minor details, which I really like. Oh, Jesse James' hand.
We should have Jesse James's hand appraised one of these days.
I bet it's especially valuable because it's autographed.
How does a hand get autographed?
Greetings. The members of the Benevolent Brotherhood of Vermin.
Jimmy
would like to
Two-Teeth
thank
actually
you for your
looks-
offering.
The members of Sam and Max
Good.
would like their phone back now.
If you don't mind.
I regret to inform you the situation has changed, and I am unable to comply with your request. A list of additional demands for the return of the phone is as follows.
Now,
Ooh,
let's
the
discuss this
lights.
calmly.
That's
Let's debone the smarmy little skis and see if the phone's in there.
I like the
I
lighting
ain't
in this
talking,
scene now.
coppers. Jimmy Two-Teeth ain't no rat. Well, I ain't talking.
See, Jimmy Two-Teeth's model used to be really blocky. I like how he actually has like little HD hands now. So basically, so you can the switching between them is done by this little icon now. Oh, I like that. It's like the comic Sam. I like how they've leaned into the comics for this new style. So basically, you can try and say stuff with Sam, but I know the way to do this. But we'll just go through the dialogue anyway.
We've met your demands. We got you the cheese. Any honorable rodent would hold up his end of the bargain and give back our phone.
Us rodents is not known for being
You can
particularly
win in this game?
honorable.
I didn't actually know that.
We'll go half easy on you if you'll just cough up the phone.
Yeah. Never happened, pig.
Look, I want to help you, but my partner is a little unhinged. I'm afraid I may be unable to keep him from harming you in some colorfully gruesome fashion.
Let me at him, Sam!
That was
I
season
could
3
take
feature.
care
I
of
think season 2. I think they could run in season 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could. Because I remember running around with the season 2 action theme going along, like the sort of drums. Like that's like a distinct memory in my head is watching Sam run around with that music.
Help me help you, Jimmy.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
I have no idea, but it always sounds good on TV.
All right, so you can switch to Max here. Oh, I like the animation. That's nice.
I'm about ready to wring your scrawny, trash-eating neck!
You think you're scary?
You don't know where his hands have been.
Or when I last washed them.
Who cares? I'm a rat, remember? Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
Steve Purcell advised on the design of the characters. Yeah, I saw that. That's it's really cool. Like they kind of updated the sort of the style slightly, so they're still recognizable as the Telltale 7 Max, but they've just kind of they're a bit sort of curvier. I don't know how to explain it.
Hand over the phone or I'll make you lick my German-crusted palms.
Yeah, I've licked worse.
Like what?
You don't even want to know.
Like what?
Can I go now?
I'm thinking about stuffing a light bulb down your throat, perp.
Go ahead. I've been a little hungry. Amateurs.
Maybe I'll lock you in our file cabinet.
So?
In 3 separate drawers.
Oh.
You bore me. Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
So you'll keep saying that when you do lines for Max, which is actually a hint. But I'm gonna go through those Max lines anyway.
Maybe you'd like it if we played you some music. How about Cat Stevens?
Fine. Jimmy Two Teeth ain't afraid of no cats. Can I go now?
Let me pry open his skull and look for a conscience, Sam.
Yeah, I'm shaking like bacon here. Amateurs.
Alright, so basically now that we've got that hint where it's like, hey Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache, switch back over to Sam and has got a headache, huh?
You mentioned a headache. Would you like some aspirin? Oh, and while I'm at it, is there anything else I can do to make you comfortable? Are you thirsty, perhaps? Lights too bright?
Well, that's sporting of you. Now you mention it, I really don't like being up here so high. I got me a thing about heights. They make me nervous, you know?
And he's given her
Oh,
the detail.
really?
So now we can switch back over to Max and go, well,
Don't like heights, eh? How'd you like it if I dangled your greasy hide out the window?
Hey, you wouldn't. Wait.
I warn you, I'm known for my fuzzy white butterfingers.
It's true. You should see him trying to tie an ascot.
I love that line.
All right. Have mercy.
I've had mercy. It was
How's it going,
unpleasantly
Clon?
gooey, like things that have fallen onto pavement from a great height.
I give up. Take your phone and let me go.
You're a good cop, bad cop, exactly.
Ah, for the love of... I wish I could unsee that.
Are these new voiceovers? No.
Hello.
This is the original
Yes?
from episode 1.
Great gouts of steaming magma on a beeline for the orphanage. We're on our way.
Yeah! Ow!
Where's the rat?
I let him go. Who was on the phone?
It was the commissioner, Max. Multiple reports of malfeasance in the neighborhood.
Oh, joy! That's my second favorite feasance.
Idiot. We've got to get down to the corner store right away.
Max sounds different because they had a different voice actor for the first episode. But that was always the case. Oh, can we flip the lights back on now? Look at that. I like that. You think they re-record Max's lines for episode 1? Yeah, it's been a while since William Caston played. Whoa, hold on. My stream lagged for a second there. Loading the game kind of like... just for a moment there. It was like, whoa. Okay. Seems to be fine, at least.
They say graffiti is the poetry of our time.
Just what we need. More lame poetry.
Look at his lighting. It looks so nice. Especially when you remember this is a game from 2006. Oh, and you can do the run if you double click on an area. Oh, yes. Alright, and there's Specs. One of the soda poppers.
Say there, unfashionably dressed street urchin.
Oh, you made me mess up. Now I have to start all over.
Yowzers, you are one ugly kid. Hey, I know you.
Oh, that's right. You're one of the lovable scamps from that old TV show about the singing soda jerks.
It's called the Soda Poppers, and the 70s are not old.
Specs, it's you! Wow, an actual celebrity vandalizing our neighborhood. This is great!
Boy, you sure were a famous, oddly underdeveloped teen celebrity at one time.
I'm still famous.
Are you?
Like 1,000,000.1 times more famous than you.
Well, at least until
we were
episode
really
4.
more known in the 18 to 34-year-old repeat criminal demographic.
Screenshots of digital well looks much better. Yeah, Reality 2.0 looks really, really good now. Because it didn't necessarily ever look that great. It was kind of slapped together, but yeah, now it looks good.
Say, how about an autograph for my pal?
You can sign my butt! Make it out to Squinky.
I don't sign butts anymore. People get ticklish and they move and it gets all messed up.
I love that line.
I'll risk it.
Sorry, I can't
I don't
stop
sign
painting.
butts anymore.
It has to be perfect.
Yes, that's right, Clon. I am playing Sam and Max. I said, how are you doing?
What was that catchphrase you used to say on your show?
It was like, you messed me up, or something like that.
You made me mess up, which you just did. Thanks a lot.
His eyebrows are going
Oh,
through his
yeah.
glasses. It looks strange.
So, Specs, what are you up to these days? Any new projects?
Yes, I have a new light in my life, and his name is Brady Culture. He's the genius behind the IBO Ocular Fitness Program. You really should try one of his videos.
I'm sure we will at some point.
IBO sounds like an electronic archery toy.
IBO is the truly visionary ocular fitness program. Try the video today.
Where can I find a copy of the video?
They carry them over at Bosco's. You should get it.
All right.
Sounds fascinating, but enough about
We don't really
that.
need to
You can never
interact
get
with
enough
Specs
of
just
Brady
yet.
Culture's IBO.
Well, that's
Well,
nice.
that's nice.
Oh yeah, there's plenty like of conversation trees here.
Tell me something about that trendy modern street art you're perpetrating.
What about it?
How did you select your subject matter?
He looks like a fried egg.
It's Brady Culture. He's the genius behind the IBO Ocular Fitness Program. You really should try one of his videos.
I'd rather try a fried egg.
It is weird to hear.
Sounds fascinating, but enough about that.
You can never get enough
All
of
right.
Brady Culture's IBO.
All right, I'm just gonna say goodbye
Well,
for now.
we'll leave you to it.
But you have to agree to paint me next.
Sorry, I only paint Brady Culture.
Max, you've got the TV schedule memorized. Weren't the Soda Poppers going to be featured on one of those grim celebrity tell-alls today?
Oh yeah, on channel 173, the Child Star Expose Network, which we only get when it's convenient.
Oh, there goes Max. The newspaper boxes are like some of my favorite gags, actually.
It says they've bred a horse with 8 legs.
Does it run twice as fast?
No, but it does eat twice as much.
Well, what does it say on that? Your family may be in danger, and what's that one say? Hold on. Nation's terror level lowered to general anxiety.
It says cloning rights activists are cloning themselves to create a bigger voting bloc.
It works for locusts.
Looks like he's got Boston baked beans in there this month.
How do they stay fresh?
They don't.
All right. This game is still funny.
Have no fear, simple citizens. The freelance police are here to keep the peace.
Violently, if possible. You called?
It's just you two? Where's the SWAT team? Where's the National Guard? Where's NASA?
NASA?
Hold on, Bosco. What's the problem?
What's the problem? It's a terrorist! A Munchkin terrorist! He'll be the death of us all!
Yeah, actually, you know what? His new voice sounds fine. I mean, considering, you know, the original voice was basically just a Mr. T impression. And it's going to take a bit to get used to, I think, but it didn't sound too bad. I dig it.
Where is this Lilliputian agitator?
Are you blind? He's right there.
Hey, it's another one of the soda poppers.
Isn't he the one with the bladder control issues?
Yeah, Whizzer.
He's a former child star? Oh, just lock him up and throw away the jail.
It is interesting. His take is different on the lines. Yeah, it's a new voice. Not for, like, any reason other than I think, yeah, they pretty much what ATM just said. The original voice actor was a white guy doing a Mr. T impression. They were like, let's bring in, you know, a black actor to play a black character. I think that makes sense. I get it, like, why they would do that. Actual Mr. T voicing him would have been awesome. That would have been good. Yeah, I agree. Change the pacing too.
One of us needs to take a couple dozen elephant tranquilizers and call it a day.
And you should take a few yourself.
How can I be calm with a Munchkin terrorist in my store?
Exactly what is the nature of Whizzer's malfeasance?
He's delivering videos I didn't even order. Brady Culture's IBO? What is that? Oh, it's something bad, I can tell you that.
Videos.
And look at that display. It's subversive and hideous. I don't know any white guy with a fro like that.
I hear that.
All right.
Any idea
He
why
does sound
a
younger,
freakish
yeah.
relic of the 70s would unload videos in your store?
Think about it. No individual acting alone would ever deliver videos of his own volition. It makes no sense. I smell a conspiracy.
I think you're just catching the hot weenies in an updraft.
No, it's definitely a conspiracy.
If they did redid episode 1, Max, I might think they had to redo all of Max's lines. Thing is, I don't know if, like, first of all, William Caston hasn't played Max since 2010. So that's one thing. His voice might be different. And second of all, I don't think William Caston plays Max anymore. From Poker Night 2 onwards, Max is played by Dave Boat. Dave Boat almost sounds exactly like William Caston. I think maybe Dave Boat might have been a good choice to re-record. But, yeah.
What sort of malevolent forces would conspire to burden you with unwanted video cassettes?
Oh, they've all got it in for me. The government, the media, the mafia, aliens, sentient computers, my mother, Niels Bohr, Switzerland, headlights, lint, pastrami, hairspray.
Stop right there. Hairspray had no part in this.
Still got Telltale
sure.
mentioned.
That's what you'd like to believe.
I suppose this game is set in 2006, so... At least I believe so.
Have you actually witnessed this IBO video with your own eyes?
Only a fool would watch a strange video. You watch it.
I will.
Any other heinous terrorist activities to report?
Yes, he keeps using my bathroom. Who knows what he's doing in there?
I think I know.
So, we've got an unwanted video dumper and serial leak taker.
Not even the National Guard can help us now.
All right.
I think we got it.
Okay, anything else?
Oh, God, yes.
We'd like to patronize
This
your
running
fine
gag is
establishment,
great.
my good man.
By patronize
Have you got
you,
any
he means
gag?
we want to buy stuff from you, not mock you. We probably will mock you, but that's not what he meant.
I know what he meant. Don't patronize me. So, what do you want to buy?
Oh, man.
What have you got?
Well, I've still got that big sale on cheese.
Oh, yeah, cheese. I want that.
And I might have another item of
Oh,
interest
God,
behind
yeah,
the
the-
counter.
Yeah, he has like one special item per episode that is useful for solving some kind of problem, and it's a cobbled together strange invention usually.
I accept your thinly veiled invitation to ask about the item behind the counter.
Oh, it's just a little something I like to call a tear gas grenade
Oh
launcher.
yes.
Tear gas grenade launcher? Oh, yeah, I really want that.
It's the latest in Bosco Tech innovation. It'll clear out any room in no time guaranteed.
I feel really close to you right now.
We'd like that tear gas grenade launcher.
That'll be $10,000.
$10,000? We'll have to give out like 1 million tickets.
Well, one really big one.
Yeah, we can
You
do that.
mean
White Collar Crime Drive.
where corporate criminals go to rejoice in their ill-gotten gains?
After we blow this popsicle stand, we can go hunt us up one of those starchy cesspiles and hit him where it hurts the most. Right in the pocketbook.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say, but that's good too.
Were Bosco's eyebrows always that big? I'm pretty sure they were.
We'll take that cheese that's just been sitting out in the open for everyone to touch.
God.
I can't scan it from way back here. You've got to bring it to the counter so I can ring it up.
Oh,
Do we
yeah.
have to do everything around here?
Do you have any weasels on a stick?
Nope.
Do you have any two-handed broadswords?
Nope.
Do you have any vegetables in the shape of famous naturalists?
I'm going to go through all of these in every
Do
episode
you have
because I
any
love
candy
it.
pink fat boys?
Nope.
Do you have any exiled political dissidents?
Nope.
Do you have any weapons of mass destruction?
Who's asking?
Do you have any... I've run out of ideas.
Well, you can always just start over again.
Good idea.
All right.
Nothing for us right now.
Okay.
Nice place you got here.
What's so nice about it?
Bosco's Inconvenience. Nice name.
It's true. It really is inconvenient.
Well, thanks. I try.
I just noticed the big smokes. I've never noticed that before.
How do you get out of that
I
cage
guess with a big
anyway?
high definition.
That's
it's
for me to know and you
clearer.
never to find out.
What's with the maximum security prison motif?
You've been robbed as many times as I have. You do the same.
I've never been robbed, actually, but then I typically point a large firearm at anyone who approaches me.
You crack me up.
Oh
little
yeah,
buddy.
that is a hit the road shout out.
What were we talking about?
All right.
We'll chat more later, Bosco, but right now it's time to get up close and personal with that pint-sized evildoer.
Stop that crazy man before he kills us all.
All right.
No thanks. I brought my lunch today.
All right. So this is Whizzer.
Hey there, Mr. Whizzer.
No need to be formal. My friends just call me Whizzer. And so do my enemies, and lots of people like you I've never met. Everyone calls me Whizzer.
Hey Kurukaru, how you doing?
What exactly are you doing here?
Delivering videos. Take one. They're free.
What's the story with these videos?
Brady Culture's IBO is the ocular fitness regimen for people on the go.
Who exactly is this Brady Culture fellow supposed to be?
And what kind of steroids does he use on his hair?
Brady Culture is a genius, and his IBO program is a boon to all mankind.
Ooh,
It is a very
boon.
nice remix
Why
so
do
far,
people
yeah.
use that word more often?
And did you know he was the star of Culture's Clubhouse in 1970?
Fascinating. It's a child star bonanza. Did Bosco actually order this many videos?
How should I know? And did I mention they're free?
What, you just deliver them whether people order them or not?
The word must be spread. IBO is the path to enlightenment and ocular fitness.
I imagine it's still a Telltale engine, or at least an updated version of it.
What can you tell me about IBO?
IBO is a revolutionary new program of isometric exercises to promote ocular
Isometric
fitness.
exercises,
You
oh my
can
god.
learn to move objects with your eyes, even see-through walls and clothing.
What if I don't wear clothing?
You've gotta watch this tape. It changed my life.
Don't these things usually have celebrity endorsements?
What am I, chopped liver?
Oh, right. Sorry. Well, that's nice.
What is?
Are you aware that you're breaking the law?
Come on, guys. There's no law against giving away free stuff.
Unlawful deliveries are punishable under Section 9, Article 7, Title 11 of the Personal, Private, Public, Professional Conduct Penal Code.
You made that up.
True, but we could write him up for littering, trespassing, and disturbing the peace.
I have to deliver these videos.
Boy, what a monotonoid. Can we arrest him now?
In a minute, little buddy.
Okay. So we need to get
If you'll
rid
excuse
of
us, we've
Whizzer.
got shopping to do.
Take a copy of the IBO video while you're at it. It will change your life.
All right. We'll take one of these while we're here as well.
Free videos. Don't mind if I do. Brady Culture's IBO for ocular fitness. The revolutionary isometric exercise.
What's so revolutionary about it?
See through walls and clothing, roll your eyes at lightning speed, lose 5 pounds of eyeball fat.
Oh, good. I can never seem to lose that last 5 pounds.
What do you say we start office movie night a little early today?
I'll bring the caramel-coated sugar logs.
Okay, so we now have this. I know what we need to do, but I'm going to have a little look around first.
I think it's the tinge of green that makes this coffee especially appealing.
I take my coffee green, like my men.
Sludgies.
With 100% all-natural sludge.
This week's flavors, wheatgrass and meatloaf.
Oh.
Max, I've got a great idea involving you, a microwave, and 6 feet of aluminum foil.
Go on.
Maybe another time. Nachos.
They're mine, not Joe's.
Ketchup, mustard, and purple stuff.
As vaguely referred to on TV.
Public restrooms, unholy temples to all things unsanitary.
I think Dan Connors
going
was
there for all the
LucasArts.
TNT Landia.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I like how, depending on who's in the bathroom, you get like a terror level. Alright.
Time out for number 1.
Looks like he opened his floodgates.
I hope he enjoys it as much as I did.
So basically, whenever you get Max to go to the toilet, Whizzer also goes, which leaves Crate unattended.
Hot weenies.
Look, Sam, Mr. Hot Weenie's eating a hot weenie.
This rampant weenie cannibalism turns my stomach. What do we have here? Organ Trader? Self-Loathing Weekly?
Oh, let me see that.
We're gonna need this cheese.
Well, it is on special.
And we are running dangerously low.
And I'll tell you how we're gonna use the cheese, because if you try to leave without paying for the cheese, this is what happens.
What? Oh!
Oh, did you see that? Oh, yeah!
Attention, shoppers. The cheese ain't free.
Sam, are you dead?
Too early to tell.
No one steals from Bosco.
An honest but excruciatingly painful mistake.
Okay. So yeah, if you try to steal the cheese, that happens. So, and if you notice, Wizard is constantly going in and out with his crate. Perhaps if we could get the detective, he's stealing cheese, you know, it would knock him out. So,
Ooh, fun.
let's get Max to go in.
Uh-oh. Time out for number 1.
I love the sped up walk. That always gets me. Even in the original, that was funny to me. So then you just put the cheese in his crate.
If you really love someone, give them the gift of cheese.
Ooh,
That's
I
what I
just
always
can't
say.
wait to see the look on his face when he gets it.
All right, here we go.
What the? Time out for number 1.
We're saved!
That's a whole lot more entertaining when it's not happening to me.
It's pretty entertaining either way.
Oh, he wet his widow pants. Classic. Just
Is the microwave a reference to
classic.
Maniac Mansion?
I mean,
Possibly, yeah.
Wait, my evil plan is being threatened. Good thing I have
NB
the other
Max?
2
I can see it,
twerps
yeah.
to handle it. It's still not quite right.
Hey, you just gonna leave him there?
Well, yeah, I guess so. But essentially, we kind of need to sort out all 3 soda poppers in the neighborhood. There's a van here. Alright. Can we use the... Oh, you can! You can use the keyboard. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. So I guess now that we've, you know, spoken to Bosco, we need to see the other side of the street, which is Sybil. Actually, I'm going to look at these posters first.
Looks like there's going to be a lawnmower show.
Great! I love riding mowers. They're like golf carts with teeth.
Oh. Oh, the music.
Tampering with the mail is a federal offense, punishable by fine and imprisonment.
As we found out after the incident with the garden hose. Ah, memories.
Yeah, the season 1 voices are getting into the roles a bit. Oh, and we're loading a new area, so my stream is going to lag slightly.
Welcome! You look like you could use some therapy. Not from a wide-eyed circus freak like you. Hey, it's another one of the soda poppers. Me?
Right, you're...
Oh god, the fuck, it's more horrifying now.
I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Are you sure your name tag says Peepers on it?
Are you sure your name is Sybil, not Peepers?
Absolutely. Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. That's me. He's trying to pull a fast one, Sam. Where's your gun? Violence is not the answer. Since when? Sam, we're dealing with a dangerously delusional psychotic here.
Obviously. Sybil's normally a girl's name, isn't it?
Must have been tough while you were growing up. Why do you think I became a licensed psychotherapist?
Could we see your driver's license or some sort of ID, Sybil?
My psychotherapy license is hanging over there on the wall. How about something with a picture on it, you obvious lunatic, you? I could draw one on there if it would put your mind at ease.
Oddly, I don't think it would.
Honestly, I think Peepers is probably the funniest soda popper because he just... There's something about his voice that's just completely unhinged.
You're a dead ringer for Peepers from that old soda popper show.
I get that a lot, but I'm Sybil Pandemic, licensed
How much is this game?
psychotherapist.
Right.
I think it's about £15. It's less if you own the originals, though.
How about a little analysis?
Certainly. Tell me what's bothering you.
Thank you for the follow, Blongles. Much appreciated.
I've been feeling less frisky than usual.
Well then, you might try Brady Culture's IBO video. That'll put a spring in your step. Your eyes, too.
Ibo? Yes, my runny poached egg.
Do people say your name wrong usually?
You won't
Doesn't seem like it's that hard to say. Alright, so we can ask about Brady culture with all of them.
Enough said.
But we've already asked those questions to the other soda poppers.
Excuse me for a minute, would you?
Sure.
So basically we need to, well, find out where the real Sybil is, because that's obviously not Sybil.
Thank God!
And there
I've
she
been
is.
locked in that closet so long I was starting to invent life stories for the mothballs. I've got to sit down. Oh my God! He's still here? Call a cop!
You're in luck, ma'am. Sam and Max. We're freelance police.
Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. Nice to know ya. Arrest that lunatic immediately!
Sybil's face model is different. Like her head is less wide, I think. Is that just me? It's nice to see her again. What's the charge?
What's the charge?
Assault! Kidnapping! Identity theft!
Yeah.
Those are good charges.
Yeah.
Some of my favorites. And what about mopery?
He locked me in the closet, and he's been pretending he's me!
Gadzooks, why?
Well, these cases can be very complicated and delicate. There may be repressed feelings of inadequate transference or latent unwarranted hypochondriac Freudianism.
Come again?
He's a complete whack job. Although actually, now that I look closely, I think he's been hypnotized.
That is the plot point. Dev's first game. Well, technically, the people that worked on this game are also all Telltale devs, so it's not really their first game. It's just some previous Telltale developers got together to get the rights from the games after Telltale went under, and were like, you know what, let's update them and, you know, bring the games back. Although I think some of the artists are new members. If I read that correctly. There was like a Vice article, and technically, yeah, I mean, technically their first game, but you know, so like the first game they've made.
Great thundering jellyfish on the squishy road to mayhem. Hypnosis.
Yep, that's what I said.
How can you tell? He looks so normal and lifelike.
I'm a licensed psychotherapist. It takes a professional eye.
Can we borrow your eye? We'll bring it back.
They updated a model because she was originally modeled by a programmer. That makes sense.
Are there steps we can take? Soothing music, or perhaps some sort of invasive surgery?
Ooh.
Shock treatment! Shock treatment!
What do they call the company?
Typically,
The
a
new one?
hypnotic state
Skunk
can
Ape
be
Games.
revised after rendering the subject susceptible to new input.
Sorry, I don't speak psychotherapist.
You've got to knock them unconscious to bring them out of it.
Knock him unconscious! Now you're talking!
I can demonstrate on this guy if you'll knock him out for me.
Consider it done!
Well, I believe it's... I mean, you could say it's Skunk Ape Games, but it doesn't have the apostrophes. If you don't know, Skunk Ape is a character in Season 3 who everyone calls Skunk Ape. No, you're completely right, Wokanoti. Like, Skunk Ape is half of the joke, and there's even in one of the FAQs on the website, people are going like there's like a thing that says, "Isn't it Skunk Ape?" And it's like the answer is something like "Silence Earthling," like the character of Skunk Ape says. So let's see if we can knock him out.
I can see you! Whoa, where'd he go?
Hey, there he is.
You attacked a licensed psychotherapist? How could you? Just comes naturally, I guess.
So he can see us right now, which means that, you know, we can't beat him up.
Whee!
Try shooting him? Let's do that.
I can see you!
That also doesn't work.
Please stop doing that!
Don't shoot! I'm a therapist.
Just kidding.
Can you still shoot everything? Yeah, you still can. You can shoot any item in this game. It's great. I think if you try to shoot Max as well, he'll say something specific.
Tempting sometimes, but I've become fond of the little guy.
Okay. All right then. So we'll need to find something to make it so peepers can't see us coming. Do it in Bosco's. Oh yeah, I remember that. If you do it in Bosco's, the boxing glove thing comes down and punches you in the head again. Like when you take the cheese. So if you remember, Bosco had a tear gas grenade launcher. That actually might be very helpful in blinding peepers. Oh, I might pick it up on the Switch as well, actually. Come to think of it. I would love to have these games on the go. That's just too hard to, like, you know, resist. Hey, lefties.
This place used to be Lefty's tool rental shop.
Good old Lefty. I'll miss him.
You couldn't stand Lefty. You once poked him in the eye with a number 3 socket spanner.
Exactly! Good times.
Is that a reference to Leisure Suit Larry? Or is it just a random character called Lefty? Because there's a bar called Lefties in the Leisure Suit Larry games.
Where we going, Sam?
So basically, we need $10,000 to buy our tear gas grenade launcher, so let's go give a ticket to a rich criminal.
Max.
Goody!
Oh, that old stinger. I love that. Here we go.
By the way, Sam, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I may have accidentally chewed through our brake lines.
No, I don't think you did mention that.
I guess we'll just have to slow down by violently rear-ending other motorists.
Already planning on it, little buddy.
I love how, like, this whole thing looks, where, like, the city gradually unfolds. It's such a cool effect. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's go. So if you try and pull someone over...
First and final warning. Pull over or die.
Oh, is the TF2 Smiths update out, King Boss? I had a feeling it would be today.
We're freelance police.
And you're not.
Nice.
Ergo, we call the shots around here.
So what have they added?
Why did you stop me?
We're booking you, sorry hide, for indecent exposure.
What are you talking about? I'm fully clothed.
Except your face. Get a veil, please.
Let's go, Max. Having that face is punishment enough.
A lot of taunts. Oh, they added taunts. Oh, that's really nice. They haven't added taunts in ages.
No one seems to be breaking the law today.
I know. What's the problem? Start committing some crimes, you sick bunch of reprobates.
So, as it seems, nobody's committing any crimes right now. But we could create a crime if we want to. So, perhaps, let's rear-end another vehicle. Here's one coming up right now. And remember, one of the options was a broken tail light. So what
Take
if
the wheel, little buddy.
what if
With pleasure.
what if we were to break their tail light?
Please.
Oh. And then just say, pull over.
Pull over, or we'll be forced to destroy your car and its occupants, if any.
All right.
Greetings, anonymous motorist.
If you were planning to bribe us, now would be the appropriate time.
What's the charge?
Your taillight's busted.
But you're the ones who broke it.
Your point being...
What's the fine for a broken taillight?
Why, isn't it $10,000?
What, are you crazy? 1 second, allow me to confer with my legal counsel. My attorney has advised me to pay the fine. Now, if you'll excuse us, we got some accounting to do.
Thanks, sucker.
King Boss, if you're still there, did they add maps to the TF2 update? If I had to guess what the maps were, I know that Woodville leaked. But there was also a couple of others I think could have been added. Maybe Snowfall, which is a reskin of Landfall, and Cold Rush, which is a reskin of Gold Rush. But I don't know for sure if those will be added. Those are just the ones that I kind of had a guess on, maybe. All right. Well, we're gonna go home now because we got our money. Why is the driver's voice different? There's 3 different drivers. I think one of the ones we got was voiced by the guy who plays Brady Culture. It's like recycled actors from other parts of the game just doing the driver's voices. But yes, now we have the money we need to get our tear gas grenade launcher, so let's go do that. His voice changed midway through the conversation, did it? I didn't notice that. Oh, the bent meter. I forgot about that bit.
Remember our old car, Max?
So
I said
fist
I was
bump
sorry.
and the poop deck. I've seen those 2 taunts, and I've been wanting them to be added for a while. The fist bump is great because it's a partner taunt, isn't it? And the poop deck is like a little sort of seat thing for the demo. That's pretty cool.
Who's there? Oh, it's just you.
Peepers is still on the... Oh, sorry. Wizard is still on the ground here.
I don't want to wake him up.
What happened if we try to shoot him while he's on the floor? Uh-oh. I forgot about that.
Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Clean up on aisle 3.
Yeah.
You okay, Sam?
I'll need a new skull, but otherwise, no complaints.
Osco's is a gun-free zone.
Gun-free? Sartre was right. Purgatory really is a convenience store.
What
Don't make
line?
me laugh, little buddy. It jiggles my sensitive cranium.
All right. I just hand over this cash, and we can get our invention.
We got your tear gas money right here.
Really? Well, all right, here you go. 1 tear gas grenade launcher.
This is a salad shooter filled with onions.
But
It
it
works.
works. Trust me. Trust me. Now put that away before someone gets hurt.
What do you mean?
Oh, God. I think we're going to get some drain damage.
The 10,000 just cover the cost of materials, you know?
Oh, I'm sure.
Sleep Stomper set for heavy. I don't think I've seen
It's
that one.
okay, everybody. I'm all right.
I love his ears moving. So see a Bosco sells spare skulls. It wouldn't surprise me. I also love the, but it works. Trust me. Because that's a recurring gag with these inventions that happen to be just everyday household objects that Bosco has repurposed into something else. Like if you remember Simon Max 104, I did a video on that one, and he sells you Truth Serum, but it's not really Truth Serum, it's just a bottle of vodka. And he goes, but it works. Trust me. Or it's in his Russian accent though, because he's Russian in episode 4. That'll be interesting to see.
Oh, Sybil.
Yes?
The other Sybil.
What is that?
Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit.
No! But it will make you cry.
Alright, while he's crying, let's go punch a man in the face.
Please, Sam, allow me.
Now, Peepers, this is going to hurt us a lot more than it's going to hurt you. Just kidding. it'll definitely hurt you more.
Sweet dreams, peeps! I can see you!
Oh my, that was great. That was great. Except, hold on. My evil plan is in jeopardy. Who dares to oppose me? Hey, that was pretty good. Better.
I love,
Nice work, you two. Now I can try to bring him out of his hypnotic state. Take control of your mind.
I don't think he can hear you.
Sure he can. He's unconscious, not dead.
Minor detail.
Destroy the intruder in your dreams. Regain control.
What? Hey, what am I doing here? What's going on?
Sybil?
My name's not Sybil. It's Peepers.
Oh, yes, it is. Are you okay? How do you feel?
I've got a bit of a headache. I had the weirdest dream.
And there was someone unusual in your dream, wasn't there?
Yes, Brady Culture was there. He kept telling me to do stuff.
Aha!
I knew it.
That fiend hypnotized you to do his unspeakable bidding.
Answer your question in a
Peepers,
moment.
What's the last thing you can remember?
I remember checking in at Brady Culture's home for former child stars. He has his own nut house? Wow, we gotta meet this guy.
Where can we find this home for former child stars?
Oh, it's very secret. No one must ever find it. Think of the scandal. But we need to find it so we can stop the madness, in a manner of speaking. I want to help, but I just can't remember where it is.
Oh.
But my brothers might. They went with me. Hey, I didn't do anything really embarrassing, did I?
No.
Nothing a simple exorcism can't fix. Oh, dear.
Okay. To answer your question about my favorite episode of this season, I would agree with Crow that episode 4 is probably the best one. I think episode 6 is also really good. But that last half of the season, I think, is just great. Like, 4, 5, and 6 are really good episodes. The first half is good, but you can tell they're finding the feet a little bit. But, you know, episode 4 with the whole White House shenanigans and the running a campaign against Lincoln. Oh, it's just such a good episode. It's an absolute delight. Use the tear gas to max. Oh yes, I forgot you could do that. Hold on. Stand still, little buddy.
Hey, that was fun.
Can you use on Sybil?
Hey, you're fogging my glasses. Quit it.
I think those might be iron-ons.
Convenient and painful. A surefire hit with the average consumer.
Nice sign.
Episode 3 is really good, actually, yeah.
Impressive credentials.
Thank you.
Where's Diploma Mill College?
It's in Battle Creek.
It's getting late.
Hey, Sam, if it's always getting later and later, then how come it's early sometimes?
That's one of the great mysteries, little buddy.
Oh, that's a real philosophical question right there. You can power walk now. Nice. That fox is really scary now.
Taxidermy. The dead are truly the kitsch of the living.
And vice versa.
You're an unfathomable well of something, Max.
Okay. So basically, we need to knock out the last of these soda poppers so we can find out this, the location of this home for former child stars. And the last one is Specs. Specs has glasses, obviously. And like Sybil, we can't just stun him with the tear gas grenade launcher. But what we do have is a bowling ball. And that's what we're going to be using to knock him out. The only problem is, how can we, use that? Well, the answer is actually right here. You see, there's a window up there that we can look down. And there's some graffiti here. If we can get him to work on this graffiti, we'll be able to drop a bowling ball on his head. And if I recall, somewhere there is a spray can. But I don't remember where. I wonder.
Hey, Specs. By the way, we're freelance police, and you're under arrest.
No, I've really got to finish this. But thanks anyway.
I just forgot about that. When you try to arrest Specs, he's just like, no thanks. I'm kind of busy right now. He's like, oh, you can just do that?
Seriously, you're under arrest. Come along quietly and no one gets hurt.
Actually, I prefer that you don't come quietly.
Must finish painting.
Okay.
Excuse us, we've got important things to do.
Don't we all?
What's that item highlight button? That's space. That's pause. Let's have a look. Take the control. That's a good idea. Let's do that. I love the new menus. Show hotspots. T. Oh, that's neat. Wait. Can you... I didn't realize you could interact with this.
The Crosstown Limited. Of course, it doesn't stop anywhere near here.
So somewhere around here, I think, is a spray can. Okay. Oh, there it is.
Hey, a can of spray paint.
Was it always
and it's
there?
not even empty.
How did they change the location of it? I feel like that wasn't in that location originally. Is it just me? Oh well.
This could use a little improvement.
Might have been on the ground before. That's where I was looking.
Hey, hey, hey! You messed it up! Oh, now I've gotta fix it,
Is the-
Brain Freeze.
I feel like the design on the spray paint is different as well. Didn't it used to be like sort of you drew like glasses and like a mustache on? Or is it like a random selection of different ones? I don't remember.
Oops! You missed the train! Sorry!
Thank you, Wokenray, for the 8 bits. When L train doesn't stop in your neighborhood, it's true. What's the context of what? The story so far? Oh, so there are some former child stars that are plaguing the neighborhood. This guy called Brady Culture is hypnotizing them to do his bidding. So we need to knock them out and take them out of their trance to try and find out where Brady Culture is. So we're going to try and knock out Specs right now.
Can you believe we get paid for this?
I love this country.
You made me mess
I feel like that would kill. Yeah, exactly.
Now
Tony.
this is quality television. Wait a second. My evil plan is in ruins. The dog and bunny will rue the day they crossed me. Rue
Specs is
the
now
day,
dead.
I say.
Hey.
Well, we've
You got
admired
the evil
our
laugh
handiwork
down.
long enough.
Maybe just one more second? Okay, let's go.
All right. Oh, the moon picture.
Remember our trip to the moon, Max?
Like cottage cheese through a strainer, Sam.
It's a
You continue to baffle me, little pal.
reference to the animated show, isn't it? I think they went to the moon in the comics as well. It's a reference to one or the other.
Remember our motorcycle trip through
Comics?
the Midwest?
Yeah.
Just you, me, and the authorities
They went
from
to the moon
7
in both.
states. But those were quieter times.
Animated show adapted the comic. Yeah, that's it. Isn't it like a really messed up moment in like the comics where like Max gets like vaporized? It's only like his ears are left or something. Oh, then we gotta bring him up the trance. Yeah, I thought I'd seen that before.
Take control of your mind.
Is it working?
I don't know. Destroy the intruder in your dreams.
Snap out of it, you big baby.
What's going on? Why is my outfit all wrinkled?
He's back.
Quick, act like
I
a
haven't
chicken.
watched the cartoon in
No,
ages. So.
tell us where we can find Brady Culture's home for former child stars. We've got to stop that.
Yeah, you
beam
should replace
from
it with a paper
hypnotizing
bag with like
anyone else.
Max's face on it.
The
You can tell.
home? It's 227 something. Whizzer would remember the street. He always does the driving.
Can you take us there?
Are you kidding? I've got hours of ironing to do.
Refer to the kid mouth shut. That's it.
Well, that was helpful.
One of the classic lines of that Series 10 one. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing pretty good, Cozy Hours. How are you? Let's go wake up Whizzer. And then we'll have all of them, all of the soda poppers, you know, up and about.
Take control of your mind. Destroy the intruder in your dreams.
Nicely done, Sam. You're a natural.
Oh, where am I? Who are you?
Don't worry.
Yeah, he has been marinating a bit. It's a bit.
Oh no!
He's getting away in that truck.
How old are those? Yeah, they're in the
Follow that soda
40s, but they're former child stars, and they still kind of.
Hurry, Sam. He's getting away.
All right, so basically an arcade section. But the arcade sections in these games are absolutely fine, and I actually think they add to the game more than they take away. Oh. Some of them are harder than others, but most of them are fine. Most of them just revolve around driving. Okay.
Stop! We just want to talk! Really?
Take the wheel, little
So
buddy.
what we have to do?
With pleasure. Watch out!
Oh. Shoot out the tire.
Got him.
Yeah, they have a very cool car. It's the DeSoto.
Don't shoot!
Aside from the fact that we just plugged your truck, why would you think we'd shoot you?
Except for the obvious sport value, of course.
It's just, you always see cops on the news beating up some guy just because he's a
There's an
former
achievement for
child
getting
star.
Wizard in the Soda Poppers
We
theme.
would never dream of hurting former child stars. We just need
How
to
do you
find
do-
a home where Brady
Where do
Culture
you get him to
keeps
do
them.
that?
Oh,
I
why
need
didn't you
to- I need
say
to do that
so?
one.
It's right over there, across the street.
That's convenient.
Jumping elephant fleas.
How devilishly convenient.
Thanks.
Does anyone know where I can find a bathroom?
You can just ask them to do it repeatedly in boss codes. Ah, I'll have to do that when I get around to replaying it. Unlocking the decals in Season 2 was tough as nails. I never found it that bad, to be honest with you. Admission forms. How many
It says
achievements
here they
are
only
there?
treat
It's
patients
something
with
like
something called
19.
artificial
I think I had to look
personality
earlier.
disorder.
There's not a lot.
Sounds tasty. What's in it?
Apparently, it's common in former child stars.
Maybe like 12 or something.
Symptoms include, let's see, obsession with fame, violent
12.
reactions to dentistry, and an unconscious desire to see one's peers getting older.
Forsooth.
You don't even know what that means, do you?
No, but it sounds all classically literate.
Yeah, I just remembered. There's like an element of randomization in this episode.
I wonder if I should take this to a professional.
Where like you have like 3 symptoms that you have to basically get admitted for so you can get into here, because it's done automatically through this this clapping monkey here.
Disturbing little monkey. Reminds me of a job I had once.
You were a monkey?
Essentially.
I like how there's no context for that.
Now treating artificial personality disorder.
Okay. So we can't really do much here right now. Oh, Harry Moorman.
Looks like a shifty character to me.
We'll
Don't they all?
we'll be seeing more from Harry Moorman later. All right.
Where we going, Sam?
Symptoms were always obsession with marrying one's mother, obsession with fame, and violent reactions to dentistry. I've had quite a few.
Back to the office.
Yeah, as far as I know, they're always different. It's like I quite often get the subconscious desire to see one's peers get older, because that one's always like you've got to have the birthday cake with on Max, and it's like a dream sequence where you got to try and get these things in your subconscious, which is what we're doing now, I think. Remaster seems solid. It is really solid so far. It's pretty much the old game, but updated to be HD with a few quality of your life changes, good lighting. It's good. All right, Sybil. I need you to diagnose me with this.
Do you think I might have artificial personality disorder?
Interesting.
Symptoms include, let's see, obsession with fame, violent reactions to dentistry, and an unconscious desire to see one's peers getting older.
Hey, I I know! I could psychoanalyze you!
Will this be painful?
Only if we do it right. Now, there are a couple things we can try. We could look at some ink blots, we could try some free association, I could interpret your dreams for you.
Let's try the ink blots.
How do ink blots work?
And can we make them ourselves?
It's easy. I just show you some pictures, and you tell me what you see. Your responses can reveal things like obsessions, or obsessions. Take a look at this, and tell me what you see.
I'm gonna give my own response before looking at the options. I think some kind of insect. I see some kind of insect there. Maybe like a dragonfly or something. Let's see what the options are. Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime. A pair of oxen boxing in a rowboat. Susan Lucci holding an Emmy. And the results of last time at Max Drive. So basically we need to get this to represent an obsession with fame. So Susan Lucci holding an Emmy is the right answer for that.
Susan Lucci holding an Emmy.
I see. Now, how about this one?
I'm embarrassed to say what it looks like. That to me looks like maybe like a bearded man looking very angry at the... No, actually, it's an angry-looking Pringles man. It's the Pringles man looking angrily at the viewer. That's what I see. A bunch of bacteria playing basketball, pigeons on the marquee at the Man's Chinese Theatre, an SUV crashing into an opulent mansion, and St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Oh, pigeons on the marquee. Is this Fame? I think that one's Fame. I believe.
Pigeons on the marquee at Man's Chinese
Theatre. I think the other one's Money.
And this?
What am I looking at here? That looks like a chicken, a raw chicken, but with like the center part taken out, so it's just bone. A squirrel that got run over twice. My Uncle Louie's moth-eaten wallet. Coded love notes from space aliens and an autograph written in Braille. That's
an autograph written in Braille.
Now this one. What do you see?
I see like a pair of lungs. Elephants at the New York Stock Exchange. A cheering crowd of lanky albinos. The exhaust manifold of a bread truck. And 20 nuns with machine guns. Which one would represent Fame for this? Cheering crowd, I suppose.
A cheering crowd of lanky albinos.
I like how you guys giving your options as well. Alright, that is a rat with a jetpack holding 2 guns. Is that blotchy thing a light bulb? Dust your eyes? An orangutan escaping from the trunk of a DeSoto. I feel like that's a reference to another Sam & Max adventure. Juggling bear. Interesting. A war between 2 teams of abstract shapes. A debit card fed through a document shredder. Which one is like Fame for this? Flashbulb? Oh yeah.
That blotchy thing that a flashbulb does to
Paparazzi.
your eyes.
Well, your choices indicate an obsession with fame. That's one of the indicators of artificial personality disorder. I'd better make a note on your chart.
Alright, so that's one ticked off.
Very interesting. We should test you for the other symptoms of APD.
Whatever you say, Sawbones.
I'm not a sawbones. I'm a psychotherapist.
Tomato, tomato. Hey, I'm getting hungry.
Free association.
What's free association like?
It's a test of your reactions to things in your life. I say a word, and then you just say or do the first thing that comes into your head.
Dance a samba, recite the alphabet, scream at the top of my lungs.
I think we learned a lot
sort
about
of thing?
this. Maybe. Someone could psychoanalyze me.
Have we started already?
No, but now we will. Ready?
Is that the word?
No, the word is tumbleweed.
Well, I have no reaction to that.
Ah, the tiki. Holdover from the days when you could sell all kinds of cheap crap without a successful children's television show.
Subject displays symptoms of ironic nostalgia complex. Now try this one. Crown.
I'm pretty sure Sybil is the same voice actress, but I think there's like a bit less compression, maybe. Crown. Oh, that's a dentistry thing.
Whoa! Don't shoot! Violent reaction! Violent reaction!
You should see him at Thanksgiving.
Violent reaction to the word. Very interesting. Comb.
Comb, that's nothing to do with,
Can I play with that?
No. Trigger word results in childlike impulses, indicative of id distortion. Well, this has been illuminating.
Yes?
Your responses lead me to believe that you have an unusually violent reaction to dentistry.
You should see him at the podiatrist's.
It could be symptomatic of artificial personality disorder. I'd better mark this on your chart.
Excellent.
You have 2 of the symptoms listed on this form.
Am I deranged?
I don't want to alarm you, but probably.
Can I have your hat when they commit you?
Sure, little buddy. Can you really learn anything from my grotesque, nonsensical dreams?
Oh, absolutely. They reveal your subconscious. It's like
I love this
peeling
bit.
an onion.
Youch!
Now just relax and try to remember your dream.
Okay, here goes.
I do love this game. It's so wonderful.
My dreams always start in the office.
Oh, this is
but
different.
This time, things were different.
It was
Yes,
never
I
in
can
black
picture
and
it.
white before.
Tell me what happened.
That's different. I'm fairly certain it wasn't. Like, I'm pretty sure it was just kind of like The Office, but with a kind of slightly different outside background. Actually, what are we doing? Oh, here we go.
I remembered that I'd just gotten something from the bakery.
Oh, is
Wasn't
there
in
going to
black
be
and
a
white. You played it yesterday.
celebration?
That's
What did you
weird.
get?
Maybe they did an update. I didn't actually see an update, though. That's strange. It is a birthday cake.
It was an overly frosted birthday cake.
Someone's another year closer to the grave, eh?
And then we need to... There's someone else in here. Ah, here we go.
I realized there was someone else in the room with me.
Oh, you had a special guest. Who was it?
It was Max.
It was Max.
Ah, yes, your imaginary friend. Wait a second. The birthday
Wait, his
cake,
imaginary friend?
Your friend? You subconsciously want to see your peers get older.
I could have told you that.
This is a definite symptom of artificial personality disorder.
Yes. I mean, I hope it's not serious.
I'd better mark this on your chart. Wow! It must be artificial personality disorder. You've got all the signs. I bet I can get a paper out of this.
Best ship me off to some sort of home for former child stars, then.
I've signed this admissions form, but you'll have to arrange your own transportation.
Oh, I can do
I'm
that.
about to be really busy publishing the details of your case.
I'm glad
Since
you're
you're crazy,
excited.
can I drive?
Jumping vehicular homicide. No.
All right. Let's actually talk to Sybil for a bit, because I don't think we've done that yet.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, Sam.
Is it hard to become a psychotherapist?
Oh, yes. It takes weeks.
For some people, it's harder not to become one.
Bless your overgrown cassava melon, Max.
We're the default guy in the dreams from Telltale Texas Hold'em. That wouldn't surprise me. It would be a pretty good like placeholder model just to have like a generic person.
Nice decor you've got in here. Very death metal suburban lounge kitsch postmodern professional.
Well, you know, last week this was a tattoo parlor, and before that I was a taxidermy priestess.
Taxidermy
When I'm gone,
priestess.
I'm hoping to be taxidermied and used as a hat rack. You'll do that for me, won't you, Sam?
Of course, little buddy.
Friendship is a wonderful gift. Hold all my calls.
Sounds like you've jogged around several blocks, career-wise.
True. I was even a telemarketer for a while.
What did you sell?
Telephones. But sometimes a brilliant idea just isn't enough.
What other unsavory gems are lurking in your sack full of former careers?
I was a cook at a restaurant called O to O. Very strict vegan. We only served water.
That's it?
Well, you could get it cold or hot.
Oh.
Staggering.
I liked that job, but I got laid off when the thermo-vegetarians picketed the restaurant and insisted they only serve the water at room temperature.
Typical. I can't stand thermo-vegetarians.
Yeah, the running gag with Sybil is that she just constantly changes jobs. In between each episode of this season, she has a different job. That's just the running joke with her. And yeah, in season 3, when she gets introduced, it's like form of this, form of that, form of this, form of that, form of this, form of that, and the list goes on and it goes off screen. So yeah.
Talk at you later, Doc.
Also, eau de
Interesting
eau,
choice of
or eau
words.
d'eau. That's just literally French for water of water. I love this game. Alright. Oh, it's dark. Did it do that in the original? I don't think it changed to night. That's new, isn't it?
Where we going, Sam?
We're gonna go to Brady Culture's home for former child stars.
Back to Brady Culture's home for former child stars.
Oh, okay.
It certainly makes this area a bit more creepy. Like, this area has always been really sort of eerie. Like, with the, obviously with the murder scene and, the monkey. It's a little bit unsettling. Oh. But now we're allowed in. Because our form has been approved.
Come on, little buddy. There's justice to be served.
Can we get ice cream afterwards? Justice makes me hungry. This reminds me of that place where Aunt Trudy lives with the medicine smell and the rubber sheets and the enormous mute Indian.
Sounds like a million laughs.
Yeah, mostly after medication time. Where is everybody?
Oh, this entrance is great.
Pulchritude above doubts. This is Culture's Clubhouse.
Jumping Lon Chaney in a boffo fright wig. Brady Culture, I presume.
You know who I am? Wow! Evil plans really do work.
Don't get too excited, Stretch Pants. The freelance police are here.
Yes, actually. I've been waiting for you.
Really? Next time try leaving the front door open. Save us all some grief.
Allow me to explain.
Uh-oh. I think we just triggered a soliloquy.
Good thing I have the attention span of a pint of yak butter.
I never wanted much. Just to be universally loved, that's all. And to be #1 in the TV ratings for the 1971 fall season. But no, those worthless hacks, the soda poppers, with their matching shirts and their cute little jingles, they came on opposite me and stole my audience.
Thanks for the follow, Nat Spectrum.
I was never offered another role. And now you two vigilantes won't even let a poor, down-on-his-luck actor mass hypnotize the entire viewing public to become his worshipful fans forever. How cruel.
Is it over?
I think so.
So,
Whoops.
Since you've ruined the beautiful irony of having my arch rivals run my promotional campaign, I'm afraid you'll just have to take their places.
In your dreams, Culture!
No, my friends. In yours.
Hey, that tickles!
Become Video Delivery Man.
We're being hypnotized.
What? What's happening?
Oh no. Oh no! What are you doing?
I don't know.
You were in on it all along! I told you it was a conspiracy. I told you, but then you already knew, didn't you?
No, Bosco. I must deliver videos.
Call the CIA! Call Interpol! Call Mickey Rooney!
Must deliver Mickey Rooney videos.
Listen, Bosco is Russian in episode 4. He disguises himself as different nationalities between episodes, but in this one he's just his default self. Also, in order to do this, we just need to...
Oh, don't even try.
There we go.
I love that part.
Alright, so now we need to try and snap out of our hypnotic trance. Oh, this segment was always really weird. And I get the feeling they're going to make it weirder.
I just walked into the Salvador Dali Memorial Wax Museum, or I'm dreaming.
You love me.
Oh, God.
You adore me.
She's Brady.
Become Video Delivery Man. Do my evil bidding and so forth.
And so forth.
Holy brains in a blender. I'm still hypnotized. If only I could remember what Sybil told me to do.
Destroy the intruder in your dream.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Sam, I'm up here.
Oh, hi, little buddy.
Brady stole my body. I hate when people do that. You gotta get me down from here.
Okay, little guy, I'll save you.
Oh yeah, these Dutch angles. It's like, it's so unsettling, this this angle. It's great. Also, this is funny. Hold on, wait.
It's just a dream, Sam.
This one.
I may not show it much, but I love you, Sam. Now go wash my car.
Bosco is playing the role of Sam's father there. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to basically shut Brady culture out of...
I will be #1 in the ratings. Now, and thanks to cable, for all eternity.
So there's one on the light. Oh, there's Mr. Spatula out there. So the light switch is just...
I think someone needs to turn the lights out on your career, Brady.
What? No!
Oh, that Brady culture. He turns the world off with his smile.
Alright. And then the TV, we can just,
It's Brady culture on TV.
Yes, right
the TV
where
effect
I belong.
actually looks great now.
Everyone watch me. Me!
Let me just take the coat hanger, I think.
Wonder what would happen to the picture quality if I gave this a tug.
No! I must be on TV for all eternity. No!
Oh, yes, that's much better reception.
Alright, so we got rid of a couple of them. Oh, Jesse James' hand is...
Weird.
Oh. Right. Are they actually giving us the coat hanger? Alright. Cheese Brady.
I will be
Unfortunately...
universally loved by everyone in the universe.
So this rat is too small to take on Cheese Brady right now, but we do have a bicycle pump.
What is this thing?
I would love a remaster of Tales, but I'm not sure if they have the rights to it.
Disorders. That is one fat rat.
Can I just open the door, please? Hold on.
Brady culture.
Hey, Brady Cheese.
There we go.
What is it, fool?
I'd like to introduce you to a little friend of mine.
Enjoy.
No, the cheese must stand alone. No!
And another one bites the cheese.
Alright, so the last one is just the Max Brady. We need to get up to Max here. And the way we do that is just,
What is this doing here? Hey, it's loose.
Drift the gravity. There we go.
Whee! That was the most fun I've had since I lost my body. Let's do it again, Sam.
What now?
But unfortunately, we're a bit out of sync.
That was great. But Sam, if you'll notice, I'm right back where I started.
Okay, hold on. I'll think of something.
So then you just need to line yourself up, get out the gun, and shoot the one-way sign.
Whee!
And...
Whoa! Gotcha.
There we go.
Yay!
Yeah, the warp music is great. Yeah, don't worry, Harper. I know the puzzle solutions. It's just here it is.
Oh, Mr. Culture, I have a surprise for you.
Really? For me?
For you.
No!
Oh God.
Oh my.
That's somewhat more distressing than it was before, I think.
Thanks, Sam. A little stringy, but good. Oh, I just remembered. I'm supposed to be somewhere.
Bye, Max.
Oh. That was an audio glitch? Oh.
Oh.
I just thought it was a distressing eating
He's
noise.
We're done for.
Save the girlish histrionics, Bosco. I'm all right. I was merely the victim of your garden variety video delivery hypnosis scheme.
Okay, but what about your co-conspirator?
My co-conspirator. Holy underpants draped to the mast of a sinking pork rind freighter. That hirsute egomaniac kidnapped my little buddy. Any idea how I can curtail this culture crisis?
Brady culture. Ibo man. Stay away from him. He's got it in for me.
Sorry, Bosco, no can do. I've got to save my furry little pal. I don't suppose you have a Bosco Tech device that stymies hypnosis-inducing energy beams.
Oh, a hypnosis blocker? Yeah, I thought about making one of those, but I wouldn't even know where to
He
begin.
took my small, terrible rabbit
Got
husband.
to find something, quick. Thanks, Bosco.
Do me proud.
They did redo Bosco's voice, yeah. Bosco's been recast for this remaster. And we do need a hypnosis blocking helmet in order to take on Brady. Stinky Steiner. We'll be visiting there at some point in the future. Oh. This is a different mix of the City Streets theme. Kind of just like a sort of a version with less instruments. That's interesting. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna listen to this for a bit. Oh, it's like a night version. Oh, that's really cool. I think they added that super ugly map I was talking about in IF. Yeah, it leaked. Is it the one called Wootville for TF2? I think we need to do this first.
I don't think that would be interested in ocular fitness.
Wait, really?
I don't think that...
Can you undo this earlier?
I don't think that would be...
I think you can. Oh well.
Max isn't gonna like it when he finds out I ruined our reception. I've got to tell him as soon as possible.
Okay.
There's no time for that. I've got to rescue Max.
Can we watch it with Max? Ah. That's the scene that I missed then. It has been a little while since I played these. Max is the one who notices you don't have popcorn. Yeah, and then you come back and Jimmy has been hypnotized. It's a well-made map, King Boss. I just don't think it fits the CF2 art style. And a lot of the textures are really garish and blurry. And also it has really long sight lines. The spawns only have one exit. There's just a lot that just doesn't quite work with that map. Like, it's technically impressive, and I think the guy who made it did a really good job of putting it together. It's just, as a TF2 map, it doesn't quite work on a gameplay and graphics level, for me. It looks more like a Gmod map to me. Like, if you put that in Gmod, that'd be perfect. That'd be a great Gmod map. But for TF2, not so much. We need to get this helmet. How do we do that? What map are we talking about? There's a new map called Wootville. I don't know if they've renamed it at all. Apparently it also kills frames. Yeah, I kind of expected it would. I ran a test on it with bots a couple days ago. And it was pretty bad with bots. And bots don't have cosmetics. So if you have a full server with players full of cosmetic items and particles and all that jazz, it's going to end up killing the game. Alright, Bosco, please
Hey,
help.
Bosco.
You okay?
Yep.
No.
Thanks, Bosco.
Do me proud.
Can you take this?
Take a look at this.
Get that away from me.
Okay, never mind. I guess we can't do that yet. I think there must be something else we need to do before we can trigger the logic that allows us to get the hypnosis helmet then. It's so wild, you can just chat with me like this? Hey, I stream pretty often. Sybil. Oh, right, yes. Has been a little while. As well as the light is on, it kind of indicates that you can go there still. I really like Sybil's theme.
Max is gone.
Well, most of us outgrow our imaginary friends eventually.
No, that megalomaniac Brady Culture's got him.
I see. Of course.
Hang on. Were you implying that Max is imaginary?
I wasn't implying anything, though he does seem a little improbable.
You see him too, though, right?
True, but then I'm a psychotherapist.
Oh, of course.
I've got to find some way to block a hypnotic ray. I don't suppose you, as a brain specialist of sorts, would know anything.
Great
Great suffering lab rats. You do know something. Out with it, before my synapses fuse into a milky puddle of slag.
Yeah, Sybil looks a lot better.
It's a gross breach of doctor-patient privilege for me to even tell you about it. But one of my more technologically inclined patients drew me a diagram of a contraption he claimed will block hypnosis.
Was it Bosco?
That's just the sort of ridiculously lucky break I need.
It's a huge violation of every reasonable code of ethical conduct, of course, but you being a policeman,
yeah, the subtle outlines are really nice.
I suppose it's
kind
okay to give you the diagram.
Gets the comic style
My
going.
lack of solid engineering background has finally caught up with me. I can't make any sense of this.
I'd love to help, but engineering is one of the few fields I haven't tried. Sorry.
Not yet, anyway. I don't remember if she ever does try engineering, but, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, let's head over to Bosco, because he's quite technologically minded, and he'll be able to help us with the blueprints. Hello, friend. Could you help me with this?
Bosco, take a gander at this.
What is it? A death threat?
Even better.
Even
It's
better.
instructions for the latest in Bosco tech innovation.
Well, let's see. A colander for that, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can build this. Just need one thing.
What's that?
Something for that antenna thing at the top.
Antenna. Got it.
Well, I already picked up the coat hanger, so here you go.
Will a make-do antenna do as a make-do antenna?
Yeah, okay. Let me just add a little Bosco tech innovation. And here it is, the most sophisticated hypnosis-blocking helmet
It's
the world
perfect.
has ever seen.
Happy days are here again. Uh-oh, seems like the old moolah gauge is running on empty.
Ah, take it. Just stop that Brady culture. He's got it in for me.
You're a credit to dementia, Bosco.
You'll have to pay for the next one, though.
It feels more like claymation. Yeah, I could see that. Although speaking of claymation, you might remember that Telltale did a Wallace and Gromit game at one point. So the Telltale tool is actually well suited to that style. I don't need to.
I'm coming, Max.
Sam's nose bounces up and down. I do like the way they made him a bit more bouncy with like his ears and everything.
Rule number 3.
Got a physical
Always
copy
wear
of that?
protective
Nice.
headgear when confronting diabolical villains with hypnotic devices.
That's true. We have an anti-hypnosis device. I have some digital downloads of the Wallace and Gromit Telltale
Hand
games.
over the lagomorph culture.
Sam! Boy, am I glad to see you. Johann Sebastian here only knows how to play one song.
What's this, a rerun? Didn't we just see the dog
I
getting
love the
hypnotized
hypnotizing
episode?
like light
Well,
thing.
if you really want
That's
to
really
watch
cool.
it again. What?
Another triumph for skanky ingenuity and ordinary kitchenware. Give it up, culture. Your quiche is cooked.
Time out for the cavalry!
You've colored outside the lines of the law, Brady culture.
We see you, and this time we're...
Going to get hypnotized again.
Skanky ingenuity
I'm
is your
sure
direct
you
name.
all remember the commands I taught you. So now, my foolish pawns, attack the dog! Ah.
Oh yeah, I remember this puzzle.
You okay, little buddy?
Oh, sure. I've been amusing our adversary with gory haiku poems while he plays that dumb song over and over.
Hey, that's my theme song.
All right. Become me.
Become me.
Somersaulting Democrats in a crate of sauerkraut.
Patience is a sharp razor to swallow.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Who's that supposed to be?
Stop this foolishness. Attack the dog!
I love messing with this bit. It's just fun.
Ow.
Become videotapes.
Become videotapes.
Blackwits, attack the dog!
Ow.
Attack. Attack yourselves.
Attack yourselves.
Dolts! Attack the dog!
I know what the solution is, Harpy. You don't need to tell me it. I'm just messing around with the different options.
Attack Brady culture.
No, attack the dog!
Ow!
Because I like to see all the different things that can happen. All right. Attack the videotape. I want to see this one. And then we'll do attack me. Because
attack the dog!
Brady has a bit of an ego problem, as you can tell. So anytime, like, you know, actually become Brady. Actually, I haven't done that one. It's funny.
Brady culture.
Do my evil bidding.
Worship the videotapes.
What nonsense! Attack the dog!
Oh yeah, you need to get that for the worship command. Worship. If you go worship me.
Worship me.
No, me, worship me! You're my minions, mine!
So he's like, me, no, me! And then you go attack me.
Attack me.
No, me! Attack me! Me! Yes! Oops, no, wait, I mean... Ooh, ow! Ooh,
Smart move, Sam. You played him like a $2 glockenspiel.
I learned all my best tactics in the first grade.
I tried to send you semaphore signals with my ears, but you know how I always get the K and the V mixed up.
You crack me up, little buddy. Well, I guess we should dehypnotize these poor saps again and be on our way.
Let me! You know how I adore gratuitous violence.
It sounds like there should have been a few more smack sound effects when they were fighting Brady culture, yeah.
Well, that's that, Max. Another boot to the pasty ass of crime. Thank goodness this whole hypnotic mind control thing didn't go any further. That could have been really annoying.
It's great to be on your show, Myra. I'm a huge fan. I just can't seem to stop watching for some reason.
And there we go. That was episode 1. Ah. Still got the classic credits with the Sam and Max driving in their, like, well, not cartoon, but, like, what's that? What would you call that style? The sort of single color style. Geez, at the end of the first few episodes, it just felt kind of gratuitous. Yeah, I could see that. Monochrome. Yeah, I guess that works. The episode you remember most is Abe Lincoln Must Die because it's a free one. I think it's the same for me. I made a video on this on episode 4 4 years ago now. It was 2016. Skunk Ape pets. Oh my god. They even put in the Skunk Ape pet as well as the Telltale pets. I love that. Alright. So we're only an hour and 40 minutes into this stream, so we're also going to do A Memory of Karen Nelson. Oh. I don't know who that is, but that's a nice gesture. I feel like that might have been in the original release, but I don't know for sure, because it was 2006. Did Max's voice play something in Ratatouille? I don't think so. Not that I know of, at least. Alright. Well, we're going to get started on episode 2, which is called Situation Comedy. And it's about being on TV. First saw me in the Broken Sword video with Caddy. Oh yeah, that was 2013. That was like 7 years ago now. Over 7 years ago. Because it was, I think, October 2013 that we did that. I think. Oh, I remember September. It was late in the year. I remember that much. I remember I was around a friend's house when the video came out and I watched it with my friend. Yeah, 7 whole years. And it's been 4 years since the VIP video. So it's actually been a longer gap now than it was between Broken Sword 2 and VIP. Anyway. There's a different saxophone solo at the beginning of each episode, by the way. Oh. And the color is also different on each intro. I think they've kept that. It was red in the first episode, and it's orange in this one. A baby. I was basically a baby. Oh, this new theme. You watch the earlier videos and you're like, hey, wait a minute, I know this guy. Well, I remember you from the Telltale forums as well, Crow, so... Situation comedy. Oh yeah, this scene. Yeah, I heard that's why they changed it.
I got it! Ah! I got it!
And Max has his new voice actor now, by the way.
Yes? Sweet mother of double jeopardy backstroking and butterscotch. We're on our way.
Who was it? The Girl Scouts lawyers again?
That was the commissioner. You will never guess which unduly famous TV personality made the most wanted criminals list this week.
They didn't redo all of the voiceovers, no.
Wink Martindale?
Close.
By new, I meant it was new for this episode.
Daytime talk.
Myra? As in America's mom? The woman who told Tom Hanks to get a haircut? Surely you jest.
She's holding her audience hostage and giving them valuable gifts against their collective will.
I don't normally endorse the use of the word dastardly, but this is clearly dastardly. I think.
We've got to drive over to the station right away, or at our earliest convenience.
Great! I've been itching to bust some skulls since they canceled my so-called life.
Myra Stump is basically like sort of Oprah Winfrey type character.
Nothing useful in here.
How ironic!
I do love that you can turn off the lights. That's so cool. Look at the light shining through the window. That looks so good. All right.
One of these days, we're gonna finish that game.
I'm still working on getting the rest of the darts from the police impound.
Oh, God. Yeah, you were right about Andrew Chaikin's voice actor. Oh, hold on. Look at the light from the lava lamp. Oh, I've got to do that. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's nice. All right, and after each episode, something appears in the closet to represent your past cases, which I really like. So now we have Brady Culture's hair.
Brady Culture's hair. It makes for an unwieldy but oh so enchanting memento of our first case in a long while.
He howled like a sick wallaby when I shaved it off him. Good times.
Say hi, Mr. Spatula. Oh, I gotta do that, yeah. There's Power Walk over there.
Mr. Spatula's looking good today.
Isn't he plastic?
All right. All right. I think we can do something over at Bosco's right now. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, let's look at the Alien Love Triangle Times. Yes, we'll find out what that is in a bit.
Alien Love Triangle Times. Looks like they're sold out.
And what's on this?
Has been Brady Culture behind bars.
He finally found a way to become famous. The police blotter.
Okay, hold on. What did it say on the newspaper box?
It says this
Secret
year's
Cub
fashion
Scout
is somehow
arsenal
different
discovered.
from last year's fashion.
But I still have the same brain I had last year.
Actually, you don't, but most people do. It looks like candy, but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
There's a corgi graffiti there that's look like it's farting. Would you look at that? I don't think that was in the original. It is not something I've ever noticed. Was that a reference to Max having a new voice actor? I don't know.
What-o? Samuel! Maximilian!
What the?
Oh, you're probably wondering how I know your names.
Not really.
Psst, it's me, Bosco.
What's with the slanted soup strainer, Bosco?
Bosco? I know not that moniker. I am Lord Reginald Rumplebottom, Earl of Dukedom the Third.
Sam, what language is he speaking?
I'm not sure, Max, but I think it might be English.
The little gasp.
No, really, what made you convert to British?
Everybody's got it in for me, that's why.
Yeah, we heard.
Well, I had to get a disguise to throw them off the trail. They'll never find me now.
They wouldn't even know where to begin to look.
Clever clogs.
You know what? I actually think I'm definitely warming up to Bosco's new voice actor. Ogie Banks did a good job, I think.
We want to buy something.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
What have you got?
Well, there is still one can of shaving cream the
it's
blooming
the skin bodies.
haven't gotten yet.
Oh, yeah, I love shaving.
That's funny. I've never seen you shave.
I didn't mean myself.
And I have a most peculiar device behind the counter.
What is it this week?
What peculiar device are you so eager to pawn off on us this time?
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. A delightful invention I like to call a chemical-based voice modulator.
Voice modulator? What's that?
We're gonna need that at some
I do
point.
believe it's self-explanatory.
We don't really have time to explain it to ourselves. Why don't you just explain it to us?
Well, it alters the frequency of your voice molecules. Very useful, very useful.
I'll take the shaving cream.
We'll take your last can of shaving cream, old chap.
Splendid. Spiffing. Tickety-boo. Just bring it to the counter.
Do you have any complimentary fresh garlic?
Nope.
Yeah, the models have so many more polygons now. It's great.
Do you have any fine leather jackets?
Aha! Nope. LucasArts reference.
Do you have any gumballs the size of your head?
Nope.
Do you have any +2 plate armor of limitless squeezability?
Nope.
Nope.
Do you have any Pez dispensers with the head of infamous Mexican revolutionary Pancho Villa?
That's very specific.
Nope.
Do you have any ketchup?
Nope. Oh, wait.
Got you.
Blast! Drat! Dash it all!
Do you have any complimentary fresh
Alright, we're done
garlic?
with this, actually.
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing for us right now.
Indeed.
You're under arrest.
Hands in the air, Bosco. You're coming with us.
Good heavens! What is the meaning of this?
We're taking you in for masquerading as a man of class and distinction.
Who
Jamie's
the
RTX
devil?
support.
Surely you jest.
Yes,
Ray
surely
Traced
we
Sam
do.
and Max.
On the bright side, now you can add the police to your long list of paranoia-induced nightmare subjects.
It's only on
If
Steam?
a
No.
pish posh.
It's on GOG, and it's on Switch, which is very exciting. First time a Sam and Max game has been on the Switch, which is pretty cool. Aye. Alright, well,
Thanks, Bosco.
we're going to get that shaving
Pip,
cream, or are
Honey
we?
Nut Cheerio.
Honey Nut Cheerio. I love that line. I completely forgot about that. Pip, pip, Honey Nut Cheerio.
I could use a shave.
I'll say. Your 5 o'clock shadow goes clear to your ankles.
Horse or pig, dog, pig dog. The skin bodies rule the streets.
It might end up on PS4, I think.
Blast! Bugger! Blinded! Bollocks! The little blighter did it again!
I love that line as
After-
well.
I mean, tally-ho! Tally-ho!
Yeah, they've definitely erased all of the Mr. T, like, sort of references. Because in the original, he goes, at the end, he goes, tally-ho, fools. Like Mr. T does. Makes me wonder if they removed the, there's a line where Max goes something like, he isn't out here calling us fools. I think that might be in Season 2. So they might have to remove that as well. Or at least alter it in some way. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go chase down these
Where we going, Sam?
rats.
The skin bodies can't be stopped.
Hey,
Alright.
after those rats.
Remember Max saying, I take my coffee green like my men? Yeah, we saw that one.
There they are. Let's get them.
How How do those laughably small wheels move so fast?
You'll never catch us. The skin bodies can't be stabbed.
All right, so this is a pretty easy thing to do. What we need to do here is just, oh god.
Take the wheel, little buddy.
Basically,
never asked.
we need to, whenever you shoot them, they move. So it just, there we go.
Hey, the shaving cream.
Get them into a manhole.
Okay, hold on tight.
It's a very easy little arcade segment. And because I know how to do it, I can do it like pretty much immediately. Alright. We now have the shaving cream, which we will be using for the TV studio. But first of all, let's go to Sybil's and find out about the alien love triangle, which is a new job. She is no longer a licensed psychotherapist. She is instead running her own newspaper about aliens.
Sam! Max! How nice to see you! I don't suppose you have any candid photos of little green men feeling frisky, do you?
Only the non-frisky variety.
Huh?
It's my new career. I'm a tabloid publisher specializing in the thoughtful analysis of groundbreaking news of interest to myself and others like me.
What's it called?
The Alien Love Triangle Times.
So you're a publisher now? What happened to psychotherapy?
I've always had a fascination with the suppressed and the sensual, and for telling people too much about both. Publishing the Alien Love Triangle Times is a logical extension of all my previous careers. Except maybe Vatican spokesperson.
Yes, and by that I mean, huh?
Are you doing any psychotherapy on the side?
Only on space aliens.
I guess that narrows your clientele quite a bit.
No, not really.
How about a quick analysis, for old time's sake?
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
3.5.
You're harboring feelings of guilt over previous feelings of remorse.
Oh my god.
That's so true. What was it you said about a photo?
My new tabloid, the Alien Love Triangle Times, needs a cover photo of an extraterrestrial biological entity, or alien as the unwashed masses calls them, caught getting cozy with some of the locals.
I think
Sybil,
we can
I'd
procure
like
one
the
of
record
those.
to show that although I support you as a friend, your latest project makes my skin decidedly crawly.
Me too, and I like it.
So you're looking for a cover photo of little green men canoodling, right?
Yeah, though I'm kind of desperate at this point. Basically, I can use anything as long as there are 3 beings in the shot and at least one of them's an alien. It is the Alien Love Triangle Times, after all.
Got it.
Okay.
There's nothing like good, hard-nosed journalism.
You said it. It's time to find out the real answers to the real questions.
Like what did
Good.
those poor cattle do to deserve that?
No. What do aliens do for romance? Do they love? How do they get their otherworldly thrills?
By playing slots in Keno? That'd explain why they're always seen in Nevada.
Okay. Well,
We'll be back.
Keep watching
we can't really do
supplies.
anything with Sybil's job right now, but we will eventually. For the time being, we just need to go to the TV studio, and we'll find out a list of things that we need to get achieved there.
Where we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Oh, I'm excited to see how this is different, actually. I haven't seen any of this at all. Oh. Was there an outside shot before? I don't think I remember there being an
here we are,
outside
Max.
shot.
The TV
that
station
new?
with programs too old to be contemporary, too new to be retro, but consistently derivative enough to be popular. WARP.
Television's
Nice.
so mindless, you can't
That's a
help
neat
but
little
watch.
detail. I like that.
Oddly quiet in here.
Mysteriously so.
Well, let's find this Myra character and smack some good old-fashioned sense into her.
I don't care if we smack it into her or smack it out of her, just so long as there's smacking involved.
You crack me up, little buddy.
I do like changes where you look at the change and go, wait, was that there before? Because it fits so well that it, like you can't tell if it's a new thing or not. I love those kind of changes. Must be reference to the new character model. Oh yeah, I think you might be right. I think it might be the old Sybil and the new Sybil from drab to fat. That's cute. Barrelhaven set. This is a reference to Bourne, I believe.
The Barrel Haven. From whence comes this storybook set?
Clearly from a work of unparalleled artistic vision and emotional expressiveness.
Because before...
No wonder I haven't seen it.
Before they did Sam and Max, Telltale actually did a couple of games about the comic book Bone. And, you know, that's a reference to it there.
It's got a falling star on it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder how you'll crash and burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the same response.
I hope that's just a prop.
I hope it isn't.
A broom?
Need a broom, little buddy?
I don't use brooms, Sam. I necessitate the use of them.
Bone's getting a Netflix series. Yes, I did hear that, actually. Alright. So, we need to get through here, but I don't think we can until the director lets us through.
Hey! Actors only back there.
So, yeah.
But we're police.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So let's go talk to the director.
Stand aside, casually attired stagehand. We're Sam and Max, freelance police.
We've come to save some pathetic hostages from the clutches of...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Number one, I'm not a stagehand.
This is new music.
I am the director. The director!
I think.
Number two,
It sounds
we're
new.
no longer holding the auditions for animal cops with crippling mental disabilities and a lust for dance.
Oh no, we're not actors.
You got that right. I don't think I've ever seen worse acting in my entire life. And yes, I have seen Keanu Reeves' performance in Toast, the musical.
Sam, I think my hypersensitive ego may need stroking.
Don't look at me.
Next! Who's next?
You don't seem to understand. We're highly untrained police officers.
Highly untrained.
Look, hats off for dedication, guys, but I'm just not buying the police act.
I feel so invalidated.
Rude. I love Toast the musical. It's a classic, a bona fide classic.
We're looking for Myra Stump, the darling hawk of...
Do not mention that name in my presence.
Which name?
She's
Myra
intense.
or Stump?
Either and or both.
What's your beef with Myra?
Let's just say Myra and I have creative differences. I'm creative, and she isn't. I'm sorry.
I love this
What was
lady.
your question?
You and Myra. Why the hate?
Look, Myra runs her show her way, and I run every other show my way. If she doesn't want me on her set, I could care less.
You mean you couldn't care less. If you could care less, then you do care some, which doesn't really...
No, I was right. I could care less, because I care even less about what you're saying right now.
Damn.
Oh, burn!
Quiet, knucklehead. What are you doing here, anyhow?
What am I doing here? I'm holding auditions for Midtown Cowboys. What are you doing here?
Midtown Cowboys? The critically panned but publicly adored sitcom about two cattle ranchers trying to make it
You
in
can't
Midtown
insult
Manhattan?
Keanu these days.
Yes, well summarized.
You're hiring extras?
No, I'm hiring the stars. The two main characters went on Myra a couple days ago, and I haven't heard from them since. I need replacements ASAP.
Sam, did you hear that? If we could pass one lousy audition, sitcom
Yeah, she did
stardom
have a
will
cameo
finally
in
be ours.
season 3, didn't she?
Rocketing to fame for the most insubstantial of reasons.
I think she
That truly
appears
is the American
briefly
dream.
in episode 6 of this season, though. During the World of Max montage, when there were people like running around. I think she's in that at some point. But other than that, yeah, I don't think you see her much in any other appearances. Is she in the at the wedding in season 2? I don't think she is she?
We'd like to apply for that instant stardom you promised.
You
Points.
want an
You're
audition?
breathtaking.
Well, if there were anybody else here, I'd
You're
tell you to
breathtaking.
forget it, but okay.
All right. What do we do?
I'm going to have you play a scene from Old Yeller. Tell me you've seen it.
I'm not into horror movies.
That's my favorite
It's a
line from this
classic boy
episode.
gets dog, dog gets rabies, boy shoots dog story.
Yeah.
Max, I want you to play the boy.
Yes! Boy, that is so me.
And Sam, you play the dog.
Oh.
Okay, Sam, ready? I need you to act like you've got full-blown rabies. Understand?
I
That's
just
my motivation.
You're a mad dog. Now, show me rabbit.
Grr.
No, dig deep. You should be just frothing mad.
wait. I love that line. It's like, old Yeller. Tell me you've seen it. I'm not into horror movies because it's his dog. It's great. Obviously, we use the shaving cream to look frothing mad.
Now that's what I call diseased.
Thank you. Thank you. First off, I'd like to thank all the little people who...
Zip it. Okay, Max, you've just realized your dog is walking death, and you'll have to put him down for the good of society.
Really?
You're sad, you're despondent, you're grief-stricken. Now, show me the emotion.
She's so intense.
Who?
You call that emotion? I've seen Myra show more emotion, and she ought to be declared a national Botox reserve. Grief, I said. Give me grief.
All right. Luckily, we still have our tear gas grenade launcher from the first episode, so.
Perfect. Now, the fateful moment has arrived. Despite your immense grief, you must put your beloved companion out of his misery.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Idiot. What demonic force possessed you to do that?
The demonic force called acting, Sam. You should try it sometime.
Good thing I had my anti-hypnosis helmet built into my hat, or I'd have one too many holes in the head.
Bravo. Bravo! Such realism, such authenticity. I was convinced you were actually shooting him. How did you do the sound effects?
You don't want to know.
The search for the Midtown Cowboys is over. You're hired. Head to the set next door and we can begin filming immediately.
Let's hurry,
Awesome.
Sam. We only have 14 minutes and 55 seconds of fame left.
All right. Oh yeah, there is definitely new music here. This wasn't in the original.
All right, people, let's get the stage set up. The celebrity host will be here any minute. Oh, right. The crew's working on Myra. Stupid, no talent, fat face.
Midtown Cowboys. I love this episode where you have to get on like every TV show. I always thought that was funny.
Weren't you just?
I think she just defied the laws of physics.
Sorry, you'd be amazed how many times a day I have to do that. Things tend to be hectic here.
Doesn't bother us a bit. Sam and Max, consummate professional actors, reporting for duty.
You said duty, Sam.
I knew you guys were right for this show.
Speaking of which, could you perhaps explain the show a bit?
Okay, here's the drill. On Midtown Cowboys, you play a pair of cattle ranchers trying to raise a herd in an apartment in Manhattan.
My Uncle Ernie did that, except it was pigs. And not in an apartment.
I only see one cow.
It's a small herd. You're struggling, okay?
Okay.
You've got this landlord, Mr. Featherly, who has a very strict no cows policy.
Devilishly inconvenient.
I begin to see from whence the hilarity sprouts.
Yes, Featherly is always barging in, and you try to hide the fact that you have a cow in the apartment. Lots of sight gags, usually something gross winds up happening. Simple enough?
Great. Where's the script?
Well, there's a slight hitch. The cow ate most of the script, so you're going to have to ad-lib the show.
Ad-lib?
Yes, make it up as you go. Improvise.
Well, I guess our regular life has given us plenty of practice.
Don't worry, you'll be working with Philo Pennyworth, who plays Featherly. He's a brilliant actor, classically trained, Globe Theater and all that. Just set him up to do something funny, and he'll handle it from there.
Check. Anything else?
Actually, yes. We did save one line from the script, and it's really important to work it in, because it's the product placement that pays for the whole show. One of you will have to say the line.
Me, pick me!
Better get the
All right,
serious
Max,
toothpaste.
your line is this. Better get the serious toothpaste.
I like it already.
All right. There's an achievement here, I think. I think I saw it. Let me have a look. I wonder what it is. I don't think it has a... It's a hidden achievement, so I don't think I can see what it actually says, but... A dairy creamer, and it's got a picture of Mr. Featherly on it. Alright. You can tell what it is. Yeah, let me know. I want to know what it is so I can grab that while I'm doing it. I don't think there's anything we need to ask about, actually. Shaving cream, the cow to disguise it? Oh. I don't think I've ever done that before.
We're as ready as we're ever going to be. Let's start taping the show.
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
It's still got the 4x3. I love it.
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
All right, so let's try this. I don't think I've ever done this before. Oh, no sound effect there. Oh, wow, look at Philo.
I know you've got a... Well, who's your guest, boys?
That's Colonel Sanders.
I'd like to introduce you to my good friend, Colonel Sanders.
Oh, Colonel Sanders?
What?
Cut.
Oh, no. You've gone entirely too far. Comedy is comedy, but this is monstrous.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Well, I got the achievement, so I'm happy. The way I would usually do it, I don't know if there's an alternate way to do it with the shaving cream. But the way that I've always done it is using the lamp.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
See if you can squeeze in some gross out humor this time. Ready? Action!
Nothing in the shaving cream tree works, it's just funny. I never actually did that before. I've never seen that. That's actually really cool. Alright, so what you need to do is use the lampshade to make the cow like a chef.
There we go. Life of the party. Aha! I know you've got a... Well, who's your guest, boys?
That is our chef.
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck à l'orange.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
Okay, what we need to do is grab
Goodness,
this plate.
Who left this lying here?
Okay. And then there is a cow pie here. Because we need something gross to happen. So, you know, put it on a plate. Philo going blah, 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 blah.
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said? He said moo goo gai pan. It's a French dish the chef has just made. Whoa, super! I'll try some of that. Where's the plate?
Philo is a very dedicated actor.
I can't help but feel this is all terribly wrong somehow.
I said that a lot.
Interesting.
That's one word for it.
There's a familiar flavor. Fennel, maybe? Kentucky bluegrass, I think. This moo whatever stuff is really good. What's it called in English?
Cow pie.
Really? Well, that's funny. It sounds just like...
How can he make those sounds with his beak?
Now? Better get the serious toothpaste.
Zoom in and cut.
Phew.
That was comic gold. The network is going to love it.
Naturally. I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse. Don't call me for at least an hour.
I love that character.
Nice work, you guys. Here's a
Philo
clip for your
Pennyworth,
reel.
aka Mr. Featherly.
Thanks.
He's a recurring character, by the way. He does come back
Let's get
later.
the set back the way it was.
All right. So we've now been on a sitcom. So let's go to Cooking Without Looking. There's nobody like working on any of these TV shows right now, so we've got the opportunity to star in every single one of them. Bluegrass is actually blue. Well, how about that?
What's the story with this show?
Cooking Without Looking? It's a cooking show aimed at Motorhead bachelors who have never seen the inside of a grocery store.
Is there a big demand for that?
You'd be amazed.
Where's the host? Is he in watching the Myra show?
No, he's one of the few who isn't. He got food poisoning while he was taping last week's show. Right in the middle, in fact.
Ooh.
Was it gruesome?
Yes, and unfortunately, this show goes out live.
Can we get a tape of the show?
This one? No, it's broadcast live. We don't tape it.
How do you do that teleportation
Yeah, the
trick
writing
when
has
you're
aged
always
pretty
everywhere
well.
ahead of us?
Trade secret, honey.
How do you keep it so clean in here?
The complete absence of anything resembling food is helpful.
I guess that does work.
Aren't there fruits or vegetables of any sort around here?
Just the crew. I never get tired of that one. Okay, actually, no. We strive for realism, and the average bachelor kitchen doesn't contain any natural plant life except mold.
Oh.
See ya.
Probably.
All right, so let's do a bit of cooking maybe. See what we can do.
Welcome to Cooking Without Looking, the cooking show for the typical bachelor kitchen, containing no fruits, vegetables, or healthy ingredients of any sort. The show where we take
wombat
a random
secretions,
assortment
of
of
course.
condiments and barely edible items and
Change
create
his
a
name to
meal
Mr.
within
Featherly in
minutes.
season 2,
Filling
yes.
in for Chuck Flagon this week, these guys.
The logo's new.
Just
oh, it
go
is.
with
Yeah.
it.
Hello. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Sam. It's great to be here.
Not you, Buckethead. The audience.
Oh, greetings, worshipful fans. Remember, the only reason I'm on TV is because I'm better than you.
We've got some furious cooking to do, so let's get right to it.
What are we making, Sam?
We're gonna make a cake.
Today we're baking a cake. Let's visit our rack of ingredients and add flavoring to the flavoring pail.
I'm pretty sure that's a pot, Sam.
Max, let's leave the cooking to me and the eating to you.
All right, let's put in... Well, it doesn't really matter what we put in, I don't think. Let's put in some red dye number 2 for the Monkey Island reference.
Make sure to include red dye number 2.
If there's not at least some possibility of malignant tumors, it's not real bachelor cooking.
Bit of squid tentacles, because
A
of course
fistful
we
of
love our
squid
craft.
tentacles.
Ooh, that's my favorite Western.
And let's say... Oh, we can't go wrong with uranium
No
pellets.
more than a dash of uranium pellets.
They also go great in Chex Mix.
And as one last ingredient, I would say we could do with a bit of... Oh yes, MSG, of course. We can't forget
Every
the MSG.
chef has a signature ingredient that no one has ever heard of or used. Mine's MSG.
If you put in enough that you feel a burning sensation in the back of the neck.
Actually, I'm going to put all of them in. I want to see what
you're
happens.
Just about there.
Tweed.
Of course, it wouldn't be real bachelor cooking without tweed.
Bachelors, here's a tip. Tweed isn't just for cooking. It also makes a great toupee.
I guess.
A pinch or two of wombat secretions.
Make sure they're lightly damp to the touch. The wombats, not the secretions.
A handful or two of buffalo chips.
You really can't add too many buffalo chips.
That's true.
You want to use the sulfuric acid sparingly. It can easily overwhelm the other ingredients.
And your taste buds and your esophagus.
Of course, you're going to want a few dashes of hair gel.
Don't worry, bachelors. As long as you use it only for cooking, no one will think you less of a man.
Pink mink oil.
A dash of pink mink oil is a must.
Nothing says I last ate real food in the 80s like the inclusion of something pink.
Roofing tile
Can we
shards.
say enough about roofing tile shards?
Obviously, we can.
Dried dingo. Dinko. That might be
You'll want to
misspelling.
crush up some dried dingo kidneys.
Come on, bachelors. You know you have them. Look under the sofa cushions.
Asbestos sprinkles.
Of course, who could forget the asbestos sprinkles?
This stuff isn't just for school lunches. Real kitchens use it too.
Don't skimp on the lard.
That's right. If you take the lard out of lard ass, all you have is ass.
Well said, Max.
And finally, some monk paste.
Every meal has to include some of the standards, like monk paste.
Don't forget that saying. Monk paste for the taste, Pope Fest for the zest.
And let's get it cooking.
Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes.
We have created a
And
horrifying
through the
thing.
magic of TV cooking show time. One gorgeous, delicious cake, ready to be binged upon or shared amongst friends.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
All right. So now we have a cake. A green, questionable cake. We do not want to, we don't want to eat that, really. But we might be able to feed it to somebody else. So, we'll find that person shortly. First, let's go to who's never going to be a millionaire.
Look, Max, there's the door to Myra's set. Let's get in there and liberate her literally captive audience.
Sam, forget the hostages. There's somebody famous. It's Hugh Bliss.
Who, Bliss?
No, Hugh Bliss. Inventor of prismatology. Helped millions unlock the power of their personal color spectrums.
Right. The stage magician turned happiness guru. Like we didn't have enough of those already.
I want to meet him.
Fine. But if he magically pulls another rainbow butterfly out of somebody's ear, I'm leaving.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
The ding.
Yeah, we know.
It's still funny.
And you are Sam and Max, freelance police.
How do you know?
Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I do.
I love Hugh Bliss.
So, Hugh Bliss, what brings you to WARP?
I too am here to meet Myra.
How do you know we came for Myra?
Oh,
it is a hubris pun. I've never noticed that before.
Don't you see? I can read your mind.
As the resident doubting Thomas of this crime-fighting duo, I consider it my civic duty to say, prove it.
Okay, think of something, anything. Hugh Bliss is a big fat charlatan.
Was he right?
Big deal. Everyone thinks that.
Oh? Think of something else.
It sounds like Mr. Burns is the alien I bring you love. He does.
Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime.
Well?
I must have been silently mouthing the words.
Really? Think of something else.
He's bringing love. Don't let him get away.
6,373,411.98.
Sam?
Lucky guess.
Was it? Think of something else. Enough of this ridiculous farce.
Stop it.
Do me. Do me.
Oh my. And that's unspeakably depraved.
Yeah, you got it. Wow, you're amazing.
What's your business with Myra?
I'm to be a guest on her show, silly.
Yeah, silly.
I'm spreading the word about my new book, Emetics, the Handbook for Multicolored Happiness. Take a copy when you leave.
Can you just give us the 10-word summary instead? We're on a pretty tight schedule.
10 words. Oh my. How about prismatology is the answer. Unicorns are pretty, and rainbows too. That's 10.
All right.
What's the story on this prismatology flapdoodle?
Prismatology is only the greatest intellectual, emotional, and spiritual revolution ever to grace this fair planet.
Thank
It's like a
goodness we have
Scientology
someone who can
reference.
give an
Pretty
impartial
much.
assessment.
Shh. Tell us more.
Join Prismatology today, and you too can experience the magic of true bliss.
That goes against everything I've ever hoped for. And yet now I'm strangely attracted to the notion.
Snap out of it, little buddy. We've got a case to solve. Dazzle us with a feat of legerdemain, why don't you?
Okay, I'll show you the magic of prismatology in action. Pick a color, any color.
Ochre! Ochre! No, mauve! Burnt sienna!
How about a color I've heard of,
You call yourself
Pick
a
a color,
prismatologist,
as long as it's red,
and you
green,
haven't
or
heard
blue.
of burnt sienna? This guy's a fraud. Also, I just kicked my controller. It does that sometimes. There we go. If you wonder what those noises were. Let's make him green. We'll need him to be green at some point, so.
It's not easy being green.
Oh, but it is, with magic.
Ah.
I know what you're thinking. Is it real, or is it illusion?
Say, Hugh Bliss, can we get a picture with you for our scrapbook of instantly forgettable memories?
Splendid idea. I wish I'd thought of it. Oh, and in fact, I did. Hence the camera. Now
Yeah, my
gather
computer's a little bit
how will you
funky with
take
its
the
USB ports.
I-
So if I nudge certain
Magic.
things, it'll
Okay.
make a disconnect noise and
Say,
reconnect.
chocolate-covered puppies.
Chocolate-covered puppies. So where's the picture, Magic Man?
Oh my. I seem to have misplaced it. Check your pockets. Maybe I left it there.
All right.
Sorry to interrupt your little joy fest, but I've got a situation here.
Never fear, pretty lady. Hugh Bliss is here.
Yeah. Anyway, our game show host went on Myra hours ago, and he still hasn't come out. Think you can fill in till he gets back?
Can a butterfly fly? Yes, it can. Oh, what do I do?
When a contestant comes to the podium, just read him a question from the card. Then, when he gets it wrong, insult him and tell him to get off the stage.
Oh, no. Prismatology teaches us to love everyone, no matter what.
Right, just read the cards.
Okay. I still love you.
I love you, Bliss. Also, he like reflects like rainbows off him now, which is really neat. Interesting. So if we do go to this game show right now,
we've got a contestant, people. Hit it.
Oh yeah, and he can teleport.
From somewhere deep within the bowels of WARP,
they really went all out with the
never
lighting.
going
It's
to
great.
be a millionaire with special guest host Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Our first contestants are a pair of professional freelance police officers. They enjoy firing their guns randomly and running over things. Please welcome Sam and Max.
Listen, Sam, they love us.
Welcome. You know the rules. If you can answer even one question correctly, you'll walk away a millionaire.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Start loading the armored cars, Hugh, because my brain's stuffed with enough worthless trivia
I love
to
this
power
line.
a small Chilean village for decades.
It's true.
Okay, are you ready? Oh, happy day. It's an easy one. If a man sets out from the Horsehead Nebula in a spaceship traveling at thrice the speed of light, and his father leaves from Rigel too, at the same time going half the speed, how many nanoseconds will it be before time paradox causes the first man never to have been born?
So yeah, we don't know how to answer any of the questions on this show. So what we're going to have to do is going to have to change the questions. But we do have to go through this first. No chance.
I'm gonna go with my gut and say, Hugh Bliss.
I'm flattered, but no, that is completely wrong. You lose!
See, now he put the questions in the thing.
I demand a recount.
We do have a fabulous consolation prize, a copy of Emetics by me, Hugh Bliss.
No thanks. I'm content to leave with just my burning shame and newfound sense of inadequacy.
Okay.
Find out which poor schmuck will be the next to blow his chance at millions right after these messages.
Okay then. So the game show questions, can we grab them?
Apparently, WARP can't afford armed guards for their game show questions.
Yes.
That's cheating, Sam. Good thinking.
Don't get your pretty long ears in a twist, little buddy. The answers aren't on here.
In life, there are no answers, only questions.
Another prismatology credo?
No, I read that on a cereal box. I'm seriously deficient in riboflavin, by the way.
You're seriously deficient, all right.
All right. So Myra is through here, but we can't get through here just yet.
It's polite to knock. You do know we're taping a show here.
Great day in the morning.
It's Myra Stump herself! Yourself.
How about letting your hostages go now? What do you say?
Hostages? They're my guests. You know, if there's one that fries my burger, it's the rampant victim culture in American media today. Oh, boo-hoo! Myra's audience all got luxury minivans. Now they have to worry about where they're going to park.
Bah! I know what you mean, Myra. It's like I'm always telling people, don't think of it as a bullet wound. Think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
Seriously, we're officers of the law, more or less, and we'll have to insist that you free the hostages.
Of course. Just as soon as the show's over.
And when is that exactly?
Oh, who can say? We still have so many gifting opportunities. I just found a year's supply of industrial strength soap backstage. I think I'll give that away. Or else have a valuable lesson on curing potty mouth.
Oh, goodness.
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean?
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
May we appear as guests on your show?
I excel at talking about myself.
Are you famous?
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough. I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I blew up
That's
a
what we're
public
gonna have to do.
restroom last week.
I want to see a copy of your recording contract, for one thing.
Well, what if we...
Recording contract and a clip from
Okay.
your hit TV show.
You have the clip
You're not
already.
anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Recording contract, TV clip.
Piece of cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet. But I will naturally need evidence of the latest juicy scandal you've been involved in.
We have to be scandalized?
Of course. What kind of show do you think this is?
Are you sure you want us to answer that?
Look, it's very simple. Show me a recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a scandal, and
It's
I'll
the
squeeze
classic
you in.
LucasArts rule of
is that
3.
all? As it happens, we brought a clip of our wacky hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys. We're the stars.
Well, I'm certainly impressed with how far standards for entertainment have fallen in this country.
Thanks.
But you're also going to need a recording contract and a nice juicy scandal to be a guest on my show.
Of course. All right.
I'm gonna go get my autograph book. We'll be right back.
So we need to get the
It's
recording
too nice
contract.
to stay indoors.
and
you boys should
scandal.
go play outside. And you should stop making that face, dear. It'll stick if you're not careful.
What face?
All right. So today what we do have is this.
It's a picture of us with Hugh Bliss, and he's green.
So yeah, we have that. But that won't do as evidence of a scandal. Maybe if it was in a newspaper though, that might help. Although first of all, we need to go over here because there is actually something that has started happening over in this direction since we've been over this way.
I just don't see how you can sing and be a judge. I don't think the public would swallow that.
Hey, Sam, do my eyes deceive me?
Oh, and these
or
guys are back.
those our formerly hypnotized former child star acquaintances, the Soda Poppers?
Sweet jellyfish paste on a stick, you're right. What are the odds?
Did we find another judge? What about one of those guys?
I don't suppose either of you would be interested in being a judge on Embarrassing Idol, the hot new show where we make uncomfortable entertainment out of people's misplaced faith in their own singing ability.
Oh, me! I promise I'll be completely unbiased in my abuse of the contestants.
Fine. Take a seat.
Goody! I get to sing!
Welcome back to Embarrassing Idol. The judges are chomping at the bit.
Obvious
so say
parody
hello
here.
To our first contestant, Peepers.
This is mid-2000s parody.
Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Well,
Beautiful.
that was a bit sloppy, but I particularly liked how you hit that high note. That always impresses me.
That's something to remember.
I think you'll get my vote.
I'm definitely voting for you. After all, you are my brother.
Very impressive. You sound almost exactly like a sick cat being dragged through rusty farm machinery.
The
But
wink might
this
be
is a
new.
singing
Not
contest,
sure.
so I think I'll have to vote for someone else. Is there anyone else?
Not so far.
Yay!
All right. Interesting lyrics. They sound almost like questions. We're gonna need to grab these.
Can I look at these?
Sure, take them. I've got them memorized. Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Very impressive.
You can actually get through. Okay. So basically, these questions are going to replace the questions on the game show. And you can actually deliberately get the wrong answers on these, just so you can cycle through all three, which is what I'm going to do. It doesn't necessarily matter about the because like Hubris can change colors, so you can. Am I blue? Yes or no, depending on whatever's going on. First of all, we need to put these in here.
Hey, a perfect fit.
Never actually gone through the other questions. See, I never did it first, but then I realized you can. You can get through actually all three of them, I think. We have to do it multiple
Got another
times.
contestant. Hit it.
Welcome back. Our next contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready? The question is, am I blue?
Yes.
Yes, Hugh. Yes, you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you lose.
We'll be right back after these messages.
But he cycles through them.
We've got another contestant. Hit it.
Welcome back. Our next contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready?
Okay.
The question is, who are you?
I'm Hugh Bliss.
I'm Hugh Bliss.
I'm terribly sorry, but I'm fairly sure that I'm Hugh Bliss. Identity is such a difficult concept.
Can I fly? Is that tricky? He can fly, can't he?
We'll be right back after these messages.
We've got another contestant. Hit it.
Welcome back. Our next
He
contestants
flies
are
with like his feet.
these guys again.
Like he puts his feet back over behind his ears and does that with them. It's really weird.
Are you ready? The question is, can I fly?
Yes.
Yes, Hugh. Yes, you can.
As a matter of fact, that's absolutely right!
Yes.
Congratulations! You're a millionaire!
How about that?
We're rich! Filthy rich!
We just went bankrupt, so we will not be back after these messages.
Oh no.
I don't believe it. Well, this is awkward, but we don't actually have $1 million in cash.
Sweet mother of all quiz show scandals.
We'll have to give you $1 million
that
worth
is a
of
bot.
food stamps.
Give me a second. While I just ban the bot. And
They're right over there.
Hold on. Can you buy deep-fried licorice ropes with food stamps?
We'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 174, 175, 999,999, and $1 million.
Let's go spend it, Sam. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
It's putting quite a bulge in mine.
All right. So we've got quite a few things we want to take back to the neighborhood now. Another streamer in your bot shop. Want to become famous? No, I don't. I kind of like being at this sort of mid-level of fame where you have a few people who know who you are, but most of the time you get left alone, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. All right. So first of all, let's go over to Sybil's. And give her this juicy photo.
Sam, this is perfect. This photo is a capstone. It succinctly summarizes over 30 years of extraterrestrial-related photographic evidence.
Sybil, that photo is a hoax.
Exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. Now I can print the paper.
I enjoy doing the chill streams as well, Cozy. Oh my god.
Available at newsstands now.
I like talking to my viewers. That's why I like the sort of the chill vibes I get on these streams. If they get too busy sometimes, it's a bit overpowering, and I kind of have to ignore the chat by necessity. Otherwise, I'm talking to a whole bunch of different people at once, and that can end up a bit overwhelming. All right, so we can now get this. So we have our scandal.
We're famous.
Hooray! Can we begin misbehaving now?
Begin?
Begin? Yeah. All right. And there's a couple of things in Bosco's that we're going to need right now. Remember the Specs really...
It's Sam and Max. I saw you on the telly.
How do you watch TV from in there?
Oh, I've got monitors you don't even know about.
Oh, there's a new Bosco song. He's got more than one now. I like that. Okay. So remember that Spec said he likes the high notes. And this guy, Bosco, has a voice modulator. So let's try and buy it off him.
Hello, sir.
What ho, old beans?
Yeah, Bosco finally bought a new tape. I'm going to buy
something.
Quite so.
We come bearing $1 million American dollars.
Now hand over the voice modulator.
Blimey, food stamps? Well, I suppose I must accept them. Balderdash government conspiracy. It's hogwash. Complete codswallop. Here then is your chemical-based voice modulator.
This is a helium balloon strapped to an inhaler.
But it works. Trust me. Trust me.
Holy chipmunk, Aria's warbling out of a souped-up 78-speed turntable. It works.
Thanks, Bosco.
And there's one thing we need. Something that we didn't try, actually, is you've got to give a cake to Whizzer, but he doesn't like it without decent frosting, so we'll frost it with some ketchup. Even though...
A little ketchup is always good on a cake.
So yeah, now we have a horrifying death cake covered in ketchup, which is and the reason you actually need to do that to Whizzer is because you basically need to take him out of the judging panel because otherwise it's a deadlock or something like that. I can't remember. You got to take him out of it somehow anyway. Hold on, can I go to the car? It is very delicious. Come on, Sam, get in the car.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
I'm going to take a screenshot there because I wanted to see the Sybil poster because I think it is the old Sybil model versus the new Sybil model, like, and it has from drab to fab. I think that's actually what it is, which is really cool. All right. So, well, actually, let's sing on Embarrassing Idol first so we can see what happens.
Hey, can I try my pipes out on this thing?
Go right ahead. Frankly, we can use all the contestants we can muster.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello.
You have a screenshot?
I'd like to do a little song I call...
This is... Oh, yeah, I know this one. Busted
Down Hound Dog
Blues. It is... I'm in terrible torment.
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon. She's at brunch today with some baboon.
I feel like these are the canon lyrics.
Road to someday, bits of me are strewn.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo! Your wobbly tenor is way better than Peeper's shrill squawking.
Your stylings are quite interesting, but I noticed you never really hit a high note. Peepers is still getting my vote.
You sing beautifully, and your lyrics are enchanting. But Peepers is my brother, so I pretty much have to vote for him.
Okay.
Oh.
So we
Remember,
can
folks,
win
on
over
Embarrassing
Specs,
Idol, the
but we
decision
can't
of
win
the
over
judges
Wizard.
must
That's why we
be
need to get rid of him.
unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this.
So...
And we're cut. It's okay to sing again if you want to, by the way. Could improve your chances.
It is just plain bias. It is true. Oh, this music. The theremin. I like that. It's so cool that they got new music for this. That's very exciting to me. So let's I try the high note first, and then sing.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call...
Let's just do the same one.
Busted Down Hound Dog Blues. Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
So yeah, Specs' glasses break because it's a really high note.
She's at brunch today with some...
We can skip through it.
And let's hear from our judges.
I admire your courage even more than your singing. You've still got my vote.
Thanks, little buddy.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote.
Hey!
I really think you could do this professionally.
Thanks.
But Peepers is my brother. There's no way I'm voting for anyone else.
Okay, I can see that.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this.
Alright, so now we just need to get rid of Whizzer. So, you know. Cake with ketchup icing. This poor guy is gonna have absolute torment in his guts.
Happy birthday.
Oh, boy! Birthday cake! That red frosting looks tasty.
Why is there an acid pit? Why not?
Excuse me. Boy, that was really...
Oh, God.
Really? Uh-oh. Time out for number 2!
What the? Darn it! He'd better not be going to see Myra. Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just have to finish the show with only 2 judges. Whatever you guys agree on goes.
Vote for me!
Okay. So we just get our helium again.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
And then... Oh, he already does it. He does it automatically, okay.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Something weird artifact
Hello.
in there.
I'd like to do a little song I call Trigger Happy Hound Dog Blues.
Oh, hey, Sophie. What the hell is this? This is Sam and Max.
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Ask Pat about Sam and Max, because Pat's a big fan.
She's at brunch today with
skip through
some
this.
baboon.
Yeah, we just took some helium so we could hit the high note, because this guy likes it when we hit the high note.
Road to someday, bits of me are...
And
skipping
let's
through.
hear from our judges.
Your moribund crooning is far less offensive than Peeper's excruciating slaughterhouse squalor.
Well said.
Thanks.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote.
Hey!
Why does he look
All
like
the
that?
remaining
He's a
judges
former
have
child
agreed.
star.
We have a
He's
winner.
technically an adult, but he still looks like a child.
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
All
And
right.
Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get ya for this if it's the last thing I do! Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore.
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on Embarrassing Idol.
I think they're working on season 2 at the moment, Kronos. At the moment, only season 1 has been remastered, but they have looks like they have plans to do season 2 and 3, judging by the website. So that'll be very exciting too. And now we have everything we need to finish this episode. This is a very short one, this episode. Probably the weakest of this season. I still think it's good, but like it's just like not as good. If that makes sense. Like it's very short and I think pretty simple. Can I put shaving
Yes?
cream on the cake?
Oh, you two again.
Maybe.
Well, what is
I wonder
it?
if that would work.
You've got the length of one commercial break to explain yourselves.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they'll update Season 3. Because Season 3 was obviously a very stylistic departure from Season 1 and 2. So I'm wondering if they'll still make it kind of more comic-like, or if they'll try and lean into a different style. Who knows? Either way, the thing I'm most excited about with Season 3 getting a remaster is the soundtrack finally coming out. That's probably the most exciting thing. I mean, I love Season 3, but also, we never got the soundtrack. We only have, like, game rips.
Remind me what your requirements are for guests on your show?
Of course, dear. I'll need to see your recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a juicy scandal.
What if we have our own video game?
Video games?
Oh,
Ugh,
no.
Those things will ruin your eyes. They're awful.
People in the Steam discussion forums are always horrible. Yeah, so the Bosco situation, I mean, why do people care that much? It's like, the thing is, it's not even like Joey Kamen has been replaced completely from the game, because he still voices Jimmy Two-Teeth. I get why they've replaced Bosco's voice. It makes sense. Anyone who's complaining about that is an idiot. I wouldn't pay them much heed.
We do have a recording contract. Bin Bottom Records. Take a look. You should have us on as guests.
I like my guests to be celebrities audiences are talking about. Have you been embroiled in any juicy scandals lately?
Our landlady thinks I'm the one who broke the dryer in the basement.
Come back when the media is talking about you. And don't forget to watch behind your ears first.
All right.
Actually, we graced the cover of the current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a scandal? You'll have us on your show now, yes?
Oh, I suppose so. If only so I can talk about America's lamentably endless fascination with depravity.
That's true.
Yay! Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I
What
have.
are they, racist
and
or something?
Don't interrupt.
They're gamers.
Keep your elbows
Of course
off the
they're
table
racist.
and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking, and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Gosh, Max. Celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and
Gamers
distracted,
trademark.
if not entirely absent,
Yes, only the
authority
gamers are
figure.
okay. We
I don't know
respect
if I
the
agree,
gamers,
Sam,
but
but I've
not the
begun my
games.
decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
Give her a hand, everyone. Bessie Bovine reading from her new book, The Heart Has Four Stomachs, Ruminations on a Life in Hollywood, out now in all major bookstores. This microphone is starting to spark from overuse, but that doesn't mean we're ready to pack it in. We've got the stars of the not-quite-canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys, who also happen to be the winner and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam and Mac.
I love the little flourish as well, their little theme. Oh, God.
Hold the hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky, in the mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's take it down like ducks in a gutter.
Hold it! My guests sit at that end.
What that
Bessie
bear
Bovine
has
was a
got you-
reused model from Bourne.
We'll
I
just
believe
sit
so,
where you
yeah.
want us to, ma'am.
Lovely.
What gives, Sam? Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy. We're gonna have to play along.
Sam and Max, you're talented, hot new celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, we all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
I'd like to sing a song from my upcoming album, Feathers and Furious Scribbling.
I'm almost certain the audience might probably enjoy that.
I never played the Bourne
Howling
games,
at
actually.
that drippy old hunk of
Okay.
moon.
We can't actually do that just yet.
She's at brunch today
So
with
if you remember,
somebody.
when we hit the high note, glass breaks.
And so I wrote
There's a
this
sparking microphone on the
extremely
desk,
catchy tune.
and there's a glass of water.
Thank you, Sam, for putting the numb
As opposed to
back in
lead that we're
musical
figuring out.
number.
What a wonderful way to remind our audience that you don't have to be talented to be famous. And a perfect segue into my latest tirade about the lamentable state of modern popular music. I mean, blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 blah,
Okay.
yak, yak, yak,
We need to do that again, but we'll use the voice modulator first.
yakety, 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 yak, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Bloody, 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 yakety.
I'd like to sing, if I may.
Is that wise?
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
There we go.
Whoa! Careful there, Tiger. That was wonderful. I'm so moved I almost don't have a long hectoring screed in me.
Of course, the
Oh,
microphone
no,
needs to be moved.
There it is. Thank goodness. Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah, 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 yak, 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 yak.
So now we remember where Bessie came from. Bessie came from the right of the screen.
Yakety, 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 yak, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the Alien Love Triangle Times and that
Yes, we
nasty,
were.
scandalous affair of yours.
Indeed.
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, but the rest of us find alien love triangles, frankly, disgusting.
Bigoted.
But the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
There was Someone else involved.
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
Sam hit me. Okay, Tenman, no problem. It's coming along. Although, the episode is about to end, if you want to stick around for that.
Who?
It was Bessie the cow.
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my! Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
Oh. And there we go.
At the risk of making the obvious comment, that was shocking. Is she breathing?
A little, but the creepy teddy bear is toast.
Nuts. I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize Katie Couric.
Another glorious dream bangs its chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up.
We just electrified a woman
Myra
live
will
on
have us back
air.
on the show again soon?
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
Complete coincidence?
Yes, I think so. The cogs of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons and cigarette butts?
And processed bread logs loaded with tranquilizers and antidepressants.
The toy mafia.
Bread logs make me logy.
I wonder if we'll meet them
Let's head
soon.
back to the cooking show set and see if we can figure out how to make fried pork rinds.
Okay, but I get the feet.
So yeah, that was Situation Comedy, the second episode of Season 1. Not my favorite episode of the season, but I still like it. I still think it's good. And, yeah. The next episode is called The Mole, the Mob, and the Meatball. And it is about the toy mafia. The cogs were in motion. I see what you did there. No mafia here. No mafia, no. NOMFAIO, baby. Randy Tudor may have been at LucasArts also. Yes, I think so. They keep ending episodes with Sam and Max going out to eat. Well, you know, Max does love to eat. I guess Sam does too. He likes his fudgy freezers. I like how Myra is credited with an exclamation mark. That's cute. That's cute. I like that. What shall come this Saturday? I will be continuing more Sam and Max this Saturday, actually, Tenwin. Because, yeah, I can't cover all the episodes in one day, and I want to get through these quickly. I really want to play through all the episodes, like, as soon as I can, so... with that said, I'm just probably going to do extra adventure game streams on Saturdays at the moment. So yeah, I'll be continuing this on Saturday as well. I'm going to play the Dig at some point. Yes, absolutely I will. At some point, I'll have played like every LucasArts game on stream. But as it currently stands, actually, I accidentally had my browser open the whole time. Whoops. Oh well, it's fine. You know what? I will do. Either way, this has been an excellent stream. I had an absolute blast playing this. And I'm going to be raiding now. Who should we raid? Oh! From Telltale Game to Telltale Game. My friend Juliet is playing The Wolf Among Us. And it is only a logical step to go from here to there. So, yeah, absolutely. We're going to raid Juliet. The raid phrase will be become video delivery man, as the hypnosis statement from the first episode. We didn't see how you're part. It's actually my video work that was on the browser. Like my script and stuff. But yes, thank you for the follow, Familiar Alien. I hope you're not Hugh Bliss. But yes, we're going to become video delivery man. Or become the videotapes. That's even better. Yeah, it's going to be that. Okay. We're going to raid Juliet. The raid phrase is become videotapes. As Psyched Crow just said there. I will see you guys on Saturday when I continue Sam and Max with episode 3. And yeah, take care.